It works for.
system that they
I
use?
believe it works on some ads on Twitch. I think it works on like the opening ads and the
Nope.
closing ads, but they don't. Do they not anymore? Nice, because I
Nope.
know they don't work on the ads that I run. Eh.
Meh.
Don't run
You're
ad
not
block
getting a
on
lot of
Twitch.
revenue out of your
If
ads
you
anyway.
do,
Hmm?
You owe your favorite creator an ad block tax.
Exactly.
For anyone watching Alterra, we don't have ads, but if we did, I fully endorse the use of ad block because nobody deserves to have to suffer through that.
Oh, I despise the amount that they've
We
got
do
on
have a pay us a
YouTube.
coffee account though, so if you want to
Yeah.
send us money, feel free.
I mean, I don't mind ads at the beginning of a stream or when you refresh it. It's when they just randomly turn on that drives me up the wall.
I mean, there's been points where I've been watching videos
I will
know
also
are
accept
super long.
product sponsorship or what's the term for when you're showing off a product?
Yeah,
Sponsorship.
product sponsorship.
It is sponsorship, yeah.
I also
Advertising.
accept product sponsorship, assuming the product is decent because I'm not going to advertise for crap.
Yep. I also do
Gotta
products.
have some integrity. Unless it's a lot, then I might sell out.
Yeah, it's like if you, it's sort of I will do product sponsorship. Send me the product. If I like it, then you will definitely get sponsored extremely well. If I don't like it, I will still like shill it out, but it'll be less enthusiastic.
You know he likes it when he's super enthusiastic.
When I'm super hyper. Also, Coca-Cola, please still sponsor me. I'm one of your biggest consumers, please.
I don't think you'll get Coca-Cola sponsored.
You never know. It's worth asking.
Cola's just watching this
They've
stream
got
right now
infinite
going,
money.
no.
They've got infinite money.
My camera is not on, but I'm just slowly pushing a bottle of Pepsi off screen.
How dare you? I will
Yeah,
also shell out for Pepsi, to be fair.
I mean, I prefer Pepsi over Coke.
And for me, it's always Coca-Cola, but I do go Pepsi goes slightly better with certain things.
Mm.
Mostly because it's just very sweet, and I prefer Coca-Cola being not quite as sweet, being the major one.
I find Coke sweeter than Pepsi.
Really, that's weird. It's not. It has less sugar and less sweeteners.
Mm.
It's legitimately just less sweet, but fair.
Well, unfortunately, I don't drink a full sugar Coke anymore. I'm drinking the zero version.
Oh, I feel sorry for
I
you.
mean, Coke Zero is good.
For me, it just tastes like caramel water.
Coke Zero actually is a bit better than the Diet Cola, but it's still fine.
Oh, well.
Hello there, Gwent.
Hello. Apologies.
You're
Fine.
fine.
You joined us for the ramble part of the stream.
Yep, I have just realised. So I now have a thing to copy down into my item inventory. Thank you.
Yeah, you
So
got
it's
a
now
bit of
ver-
light reading
Yeah.
now.
Can I be
Yes,
attuned to it by this point? I will.
No.
Oh, because I'll get rid of the other item.
You
God.
have to go
you're-
defeat the ghost.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
you've changed it into a versatile weapon. Cool.
I'm fine with this. Bob, I no longer require you to
Good.
make
I
it.
didn't
Make
wanna-
it.
I've got enough of my own work to
Lighting
do.
up the load for you.
I've got my own work to do here.
To be fair, I was gonna have Drax also provide arcane services since he does specialize in arcane studies as well, more in the theoretical sides than the practical sides. But with the Arcanite tables, he's able to do a lot of things with the use of a more sophisticated tool that he wouldn't normally be able to do, unlike Zormir, who can do everything by hand.
Yeah.
Just to give him another role on the ship and to free up Zormir to do personal projects more.
Yeah. That is a good call. So I'm down. Okay, now to
We
read
need
what.
to give more projects to Zormir.
Now to read. Now I've copied it down. Now to read what it actually does.
Nah, you can worry about that later.
Also, Gwent,
And-
you've got
Any effect that you may feel may duplicate your already abilities. Well, as we've said with previous items, tough.
Oh, yeah,
These aren't made
100%.
for the player specifically.
Exactly. Like
you've
it's,
got
my current weapon is like duplicating a bunch of my abilities anyway. I'm used to this.
Need to throw more magic users at you. Giving you too many like swords and weapons, not enough staffs.
you've got 5 uses of that spell as well now, Gwent. Just tell me when you use it, so I can mark it off. Because it's...
I have used one.
There's 6. I've already marked that one.
Okay, fair enough.
There's 6 charges, but I've marked that one off.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, we got the other stream up. Everyone good to go?
Mm-hmm.
Technically 7 past. I feel like that's a lot of the 5-minute chat timer.
Yeah.
Well, I'll put 10 minutes down, but yeah.
Why do you keep putting 10 minutes down?
Because he doesn't get the option too much less.
7 minutes chat, 3 minutes discussion.
Just put us 5 by default. Anyway, welcome back to the world of Alterra for today's session of the Shattered Altsphere episode 40. Did I say 49?
49 is what I got it as, so I'm assuming I'm right.
You know what? I just don't think I
It's
copy and pasted in the new title, but I didn't actually update the number.
Yeah, it's still showing as 48 on the stream.
This is what happens when you just copy paste the number for your notes and then forget to actually update the. Okay, I'll go fix that during the show. I'm gonna have to update the video post thing as well. Welcome to episode 49, Haunt of the Altsphere Part 2. Oh, you know what? It's because it didn't save.
That'll be why. That'll be why then.
I updated this and it didn't even save.
It does that sometimes.
That's why I'll...
Part 3. 49 part 3.
Oh, by the way, the ability that is sort of a duplicate of Alvina's thing she already does still actually gives her a benefit, so works. Still works out.
Oh yeah, it's different enough.
Yeah, it's cool.
But you know, gotta keep reminding you guys for future proofing when I give you weapons of stuff you can already do.
Oh yeah.
Like, well, yeah, give it to another goddamn player then. But welcome back. Last week you had a lovely dinner date with the mayor of the Rails Union, or the Docks Union, as well as 2 shadowy black kobolds who handed you over a item that apparently, quote unquote, the boys down in the lab made. That apparently allows you to cipher off spectral energies while in the presence of a ghost. However that is defined.
Oh, yeah. Quotation marks, ghost.
Quotation marks.
Well, yeah, give it to another goddamn player then.
Oh,
someone's echoing.
Oh.
Hello, hello, Chris.
Chris from the past.
Chris from the
welcome.
Oh, hello again,
Neil, you're echoing the
Yeah,
Chris
I'm
from the
sorry,
past.
Neil. Do you want me to send you headphones?
Every
Good
viewer,
thanks.
send in just £5 to each person here, and we will crowdfund Neil a set of headphones so he can stop getting echoes from him every so often.
we will need to crowdfund Ali a pair as well then.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. Just keep sending us
I'm not
money.
against this,
We'll
no.
tell you when to stop.
Yes, and if you too financially support this channel, we'll also let crowdsource what kind of headphones.
Unless we get
ear ones.
Yeah, unless we get sponsored, and then we can just take care of those.
Yeah. Well, no, they still send us
I
money,
will
but
only
we'll
ship
just
out
give them the
happy
free
headphones.
censored ones. It's like worth a £5. We'll get them some earbuds, and we'll keep the rest of the money.
But back to the session at hand.
Yes.
You received an item that ciphers off energy and eventually allows... Well, you're not actually quite sure what it allows to do, but you have been told is that it will seemingly allow you to transport into the mirror dimension where this ghost is lurking in order to combat it. Now, how and what the specifics of that are, the players will have to find out during the adventure. As well as that, the Point and Fukyu had a rather interesting encounter with what the characters are unaware of is the Altsphere. But for the sake of me not constantly going ghost, meta-wise, everyone knows it as the Altsphere because it's irrelevant to the plot. Where it appears the creature speaks Celestial and had some choice words to say. What could be going on? Who knows? Welcome back to Haunt of the Altsphere Part 2. Where shall we begin? Should we return to the Point and Fukyu after their encounter with the Point's floating head popping through the door? Or should we return to the party as they rush over to the guard's tower?
I think we should do intros.
I guess so. If everybody doesn't know who you are at this point, fair enough. Wolfie, say hi.
Howdy!
Zormir, say
He
hi.
just wants to say that all
Yes.
the time.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, he does. Fukyu, say hi.
He's dead.
He's dead. Gwen, say hi.
I'm also dead.
Sorry, didn't mean to go on.
Folk Master Lou, say hi.
Hey!
The Point putting the party into a rescue party, say hi.
Low.
And I am Chris McKenzie. I will be your DM for today. Now, back to the question at hand. Where would you like to go in this split party?
I'd like to try something before these guys come and rescue our asses, if that's okay.
Go
I'm
for the
with
point.
Yep.
Then we return to the mirror room, in which the Point is, I'm assumably, still just placing their head through the door, so they are a floating, decapitated head. And the Point bot is, I presumably, until the Point says otherwise, still punching this mirror, with Fuck You being in the mirror dimension.
Yep.
Take it away.
So, in the 10 seconds since we last saw the Point, which feels like a week, they've had a realization that this is a hemispherical room made of shattered mirrors.
Yes.
They're inside a giant disco ball.
Yes.
And
I
they're
guess.
in their mind, wouldn't it be cool if you could hide inside a disco ball on stage and then emerge? And has started to think about how they would do that. So can I roll an Arcana check to see how I would do that if I were trying to do
Your design?
Literally, the Point just had a flash of actual inspiration. Essentially,
Yeah, sure. For your own notes and for future reference, go ahead and make an Arcana. See if you work that out.
Please, nat 20 this.
It's not nat, but it is a 21.
21.
You consider the possibilities of demiplane magic. You know, items such as the bag of holding, or a planar portal, or a hole in dimensions. There are several ways in which you conjure. The question really becomes, do you want it to be an extraplanar dimension in which the inside of the disco ball is larger than the outside, or do you want it to be confined to the laws of spatial reality and shrink yourself down? There's so many possibilities. You come up with at least 3 ways in which you could accomplish the feat. Now the question, if you have the actual magic to do it, who knows?
I already.
Are there any of the ways I would do it that are useful for getting fuck you out?
Given that you have no idea how the mirror dimension... Well, you have a rough idea of planar and dimensional theory. You kind of need to, for various of the magic items, like I said, it follows the laws of the bag of holding, which is one of the first things you get taught in Artificer School. You would know that you would need some sort of plane shift spell, or plane shift magic, in order to get Fuku out of another plane.
Well,
Okay.
I hope one of those scrolls has it.
Yeah, so whilst running,
fact.
whilst rummaging through his bag, Fuck You's come across the spell scrolls that he stole from the Smoke Genie. And he's looking over them, seeing if there is any of them that has anything to do with, like, planar travel.
The all totally invisibility scrolls, honest gov.
Yeah.
I think one caused a fireball or something last time we tried it.
Okay, I gotta find my notes here. Now, unfortunately, spell scrolls, a little difficult to read, a little difficult to understand. It's like looking at a programming language. So unless you want to spend hours studying the program to understand with thousands of lines of arcane glyphs intersecting, they're quite complex beasts. Generally, the best way to learn what a spell scroll does is to click the execute button and see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, you got...
If
How
it
good
insists on
is
execute.
Fuku's Arcana?
Arcana, let's have a look. It's okay, it's a +2.
So 14.
So it's jack of all trades, basically.
Yeah.
Now you
Thing
know
is, Bucky's got
some
plenty of
pretty
time, so you know.
you know some pretty fundamental magic languages.
Mhm.
But whatever this particular arcane scroll is written in, it's a slightly different language than you're used to. Because after all, magic can be as varied as, well, any spoken language, or any programming language for that matter. There's commonalities and concepts that are fundamental to it. Of course, it has to interact with the laws of reality after all. But the syntax used to interact with the laws of reality, well, that can vary. And unfortunately, the spells created by a smoke genie in an entirely different and alternate reality seems to have some strange syntax you've yet to come across.
Yeah, and when is fuck you ever to think things through?
Exactly.
You think things through in great detail when it comes to pissing people off and vengeance. Let's be honest.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
One of them's going to be Meteor Swarm on the last person whose name you said, or something like that.
So yeah, he does an eeny meeny miny mo on the scrolls, and reads the third one out.
We got to D6 roll.
Can I say, given I was going to do this while fuck you was doing this, can I have stepped back into the room while this happens?
Well, I think the question of is, has the rest of the party arrived at the mirror room, and is Fukyu doing this in the mirror room or while you were rushing over?
I imagine, because this was happening when
During the party.
when we were leaving the party was basically this, right? So we'd be running over now, I'd imagine.
Probably
and we can time skip to that. It's mostly a question of when would you like to do this, Fukyu?
Oh, Fucky's doing it basically as soon as he finds the scrolls.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
So on the way. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, go ahead and roll me a d6.
A d6.
Please be plane shift. Have there just for some reason plane shift is in there?
1.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d100.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Please be wish.
1.
That would be impressive.
36.
Oh, 36.
I think you might be
36.
wish, you just don't know what you're wishing for.
Yeah. I wish to be out of this situation. Bamf! You're back home.
Ooh, interesting. Roll me a d10.
That's a bad sign.
Petrified.
What when the DM says, "Ooh,
It's
interesting.
freaking like
Roll me this."
Yeah.
9.
9.
It's
Nine.
freaking prismatic, like the big prismatic spell. I can't remember the name of it.
And Fukyu, tell us a little bit about your backstory. How long have you been adventuring for?
Oh dear.
So he's probably been adventuring most of his life. What in particular would you want to know?
Well, when did you start adventuring? Did you go out while you were young? Did you not get into it until you were like your mid-20s? Were you a late bloomer? Did you go adventuring in your 50s? How old is Fukyu?
Are you Bilbo? I think I know what this spell is. I've got a feeling I might know what this is.
I mean, Fucky's probably in his 30s. So he's probably been like pissing people off and stealing from people probably since he was about 5.
Old enough to start becoming more jaded. Got it.
Yeah. So yeah, he's probably been stealing things from people since he was about 5. Pissing people off since then as well. Probably got into it more professionally in his like pre-teens, and then throughout his teenage life, he's been dossing from party to party looking for money.
Well, as the
So you
party
made the
rushes
point.
towards the guard's tower, making their way across the platforms, descending down to the second platform across the bridge, and taking a beeline towards the plateau down south in which the tower rises. Once you're kind of strifing left and right through the oncoming crowds, making their way, you can see people carrying bags, large travel suitcases, a small couple carts wheeling behind, maybe a wheelbarrow-like object here and there. It's almost like a trick of the eye to the rest of the party. 1 second, you're quite experienced, you've been together a long time, you're just intimately aware of where everyone is on your peripheral out of sheer combat experience. You always have a rough idea where everyone is, and always paying that subconscious attention to everyone around you. And that there's a slight disturbance in your subconscious as one moment you see the very usual face of a 30-year-old Fukyu running through the crowd, and then for a second there's a passage of people, and then when you look again, a strange disassociation in your head as you now look on at a young 20-year-old Fukyu running through the crowd.
Okay.
As Fukyu, you seem to have de-aged by 9 years.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's going to look at his hands and go, cool.
Thank fuck that wasn't Alvina, by the way. She would be 11.
That would be funny.
Yeah, he's looking at his hands like, go, get my prime. What? And he starts reading off the next scroll.
Now it says here that you have used 2 of the 8 genie scrolls that you acquired. Would you like to use the 3rd?
Yep.
Go ahead and roll me another d6.
Can you
D6.
you re-age yourself?
Yeah, 3.
Go ahead and roll me a d100.
100. 6.
Okay.
Ooh.
You've got no idea what it is on a D100. Let's be honest. High could be amazing. It could be apocalypse.
Yeah.
It could just be alphabetical.
It also could be alphabetical.
Yeah, it could be cast fireball centered on yourself.
Lou Grimm, you're running with the party, if I remember correctly.
You tend to a
Yes.
plan.
As you're running, what do you generally focus on as the spellcaster in the group? You know, everyone has that slight specialty, right? The barbarian's always kind of looking. Oh, the barbarian's normally just running forward, not think of anything. Maybe the fighter's looking out for any tactical disadvantages, any shadows. The rogue always keeping an eye on any dangers around them. What are you as the now wild magic sorcerer X control warlock? What do you focus on? Are you paying attention to the environment? Are you focused directly ahead of you, or are you keeping an eye on your party members? What is Cult Master Lou's priority as they are going through the world?
He would be looking over the rest of the party just in case something or someone started attacking them. You could throw a spell at the attacker.
Overwatch.
Or
absolutely. And as you're looking on, you're used to picking out disturbances in the arcane weave around you. And your eyes land on Fukyu as you notice they've de-aged. Having caught that they were casting the spell scroll, you feel a shiver and see the glint of arcane particles leaving a trail behind Fukyu.
I love how we can see Fukyu when we're not there yet.
Yeah.
I'm curious to why. That's giving me thoughts.
Yeah. Huh?
What was that? You can't see Fukyu?
Yeah.
We're not in the
no, we
room
can
yet.
see Fukyu.
No, that's the thing.
and
We
we're
can
not
see
there.
we're not there yet, so I'm curious.
Oh. You know what? That's because the DM forgot Fukyu was in the room.
Oh, okay.
So,
Let's
only the
start
point
again.
seeing this, just to clarify for
I was
the
wondering, like,
audience.
is some really weird dimension thing happening? That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
We're seeing it for the
Mirror
mirrors.
images.
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. I was thinking it was going through the mirrors
No,
or
it's just
in any reflective thing, but
No,
it's just DM.
that would have been a very cool idea.
Yeah.
the DM forgetting which group you were a part of. And for some reason thinking you were part of the running towards Fukyu party.
Yeah. Fuck you is coming to rescue you, fuck you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Which hilariously might make this even better.
Yeah.
As suddenly a temporal tear above you from the arcane wild magic in the air. Sorry, Lou. One chance to throw in some wild magic, and you're not even there to experience it. As suddenly, cresting through realities, a very small Modron appears through the gap,
Fair.
staring directly at you.
Okay. What's a Modron again?
Little clockwork thing.
A Modron
Okay.
is a mechanized angel, effectively.
Yeah.
It is a, for this particular one, it is a round sphere with two mechanical clockwork wings flapping above it, small dangly arms and legs coming off a single-eyed metallic body.
Okay.
It stares down at you and looks... Well, first of all, it looks around the room and begins to the left, and you can see a small triangular cone of light emitting from its eye as it begins to sweep right across the room towards you. It's clearly surveying the room, the tear in dimensions sealing up behind it. What would you like to do as the effective light comes towards you? DM has to go find a Modron image.
What is it doing
It's a
to
clock with
things?
wings.
Yeah, in the light.
Nothing. It appears to almost be a scanning light. It has a kind of soft green glow, and it's just sweeping over it. It's not damaging. It's not hurting anything in between. It's what Fuku has probably experienced in terms of like watch drones back in Akaba. Is used for almost surveillance guards.
Is it the one that I've just posted in the VTT or?
In the VTT.
Rod 20.
Oh,
Rod.
yes, that is what a
Discord.
Modron looks like.
Cool.
I prefer my one that I put in the Discord, though.
Miss Minutes. Yeah, looks like Miss Minutes.
I know that one. There's one above it.
Oh, the flying clock.
The clock with wings.
Yeah.
I put one above it as well.
Because time flies.
Oh yeah. Yours looks a bit like Atlas from Portal 2.
It does. It's very Atlas. He looks scared.
Yeah, so like fuck you is essentially just gonna wave it and see if it does anything.
Explodes.
There you go. It's the light is slowly turning towards you.
Is there anything happening to things in the path of light?
No. Like I said, it's just kind of passing over it harmlessly.
From my side,
Generation
can I
way.
attempt to talk to this?
Say that again, Point.
Can I attempt to talk to this? Because I don't know what the true form of the Eismerst is, so I think the Point thinks this is it.
It turned into a clock.
Yeah. It's obviously a celestial of some kind.
Yeah, true.
And then Motrons are technically constructs, but
They're sort of angel-y, right?
they're ready to jump back if anything aggressive happens again. Just say,
Let's still construct.
what is the golden child?
Step forward. The Modron doesn't seem to pick up that you're saying anything, or it doesn't seem to react. It's still just sweeping the room with this light as Fukyu is about to walk into it. It doesn't react to anything you are saying in either common or celestial.
He either doesn't understand them or doesn't care.
Fuck is
The Point
gonna
will just
say.
sigh and sit back at the
yeah.
sit down at the table.
Fuck you's gonna say that you seem like an angel thing. Angels are
Uh-oh.
law things.
That's a bad sign.
Why is the light turned red?
That's also a bad sign for Point. Wait, no, you've got a thing blocking the door.
Points in another dimension. He's fine.
Yeah.
I forgot we had the blocking door thing,
There's a
or
stool
otherwise that would have
wedged.
been.
There's the stool in. Actually, I think the stool I was then sitting on is the stool currently wedged in there.
Probably. As the light sweeps over you and turns red, a small high-pitched alarm squeaks from the machine for just a couple beats before a computerized voice in common speaks out. Spatial anomaly detected. You have removed me from the spatial coordinates against my will. Return
So
me, or you will be eliminated.
I didn't do it. Someone else did it. I'm stuck here too.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. Someone put me here too. I didn't do it.
You have 6 seconds to comply. Return me to my previous spatial coordinates, or you will be eliminated.
How do I do that?
5.
4.
Pointbot can't speak, but can I get Pointbot to kind of wave meaningfully? Construct to construct.
I think that's racist.
Pointback does wave. How would a mod? I don't think a Modron cares about other constructs.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I think.
They're very Modron focused. It does not seem to react to Pointbot, unfortunately. Would you like Pointbot to do anything other than wave?
Pointbot's still trying to punch
I'd like
its way through
Pointbot
the
to
wall.
try and speak to it, but Pointbot can't speak, so just shrug. I think I want Pointbot to do just shrug and gesture at fuck you to get out of the way.
That's fair. 2.
Pointbot moves across.
1.
I don't think he knows what I don't think he knows what to do. I don't know what to do. I didn't do this.
You have been warned. Commencing combat operations. As suddenly, small hatches on either side pop out with a small gust of air. And small, maybe, like the size of a hand width racks pop out alongside it as it's pushed out. And you can see what look to be 2 triangular crystals pointing directly at you, almost as if on either side it's got, a weapon.
Prismatic cannon. Prismatic
with that, and because I need to find a goddamn Modron stat block because you have failed to please the randomly summoned Modron. And at this time, just also the rest of the party show up.
Yep.
You see a Modron preparing weapons to fight. Fuck you. Go ahead and give me a initiative check.
Initiative check. Okay.
Where the hell's the Modron set?
I've just posted a link to the one and beyond.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if that's a monodrome, then yeah, it's the basic one.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Should we roll? Should we go here?
Yeah, is it the basic one? Because apparently there's like 5 levels.
There's a lot of different versions of them, but I am assuming it's just the default.
Interestingly, it does say a Modron chosen and controlled by the DM. It's going to be a special Modron because I gave it crystal cannons. So who knows if it's that one? But it will do as a base as I power it up. This is going to be a combat variety Modron, not none of your weak quarter challenge CR.
They go up to a mighty CR2 on their own, which honestly is actually not too bad for a single reach in a 1-on-1 fight.
Is Norman currently with the party?
Yeah, he's looking very, very distraught.
Because if anyone can get through the Modron, it's a bureaucrat.
Yes, use Norman on the Modron. Got it.
You know what? Fuck you summoned this, so let's make Fuck you do this. Fuck you, roll me a D100.
D100.
Yeah. And while you're at it, roll me a D12.
D12. 7.
7? Okay. All right. Okay, then we have our monster stat block. Let's go.
Yeah. Should we roll initiative and be appropriate size and things?
See, the problem here is that without the Einsmerst,
okay,
there's no, unless any of you want to tell me you have plane shift.
Not currently on me.
Anyone in the party got planesmith? Planes.
Planesmith. I might have that.
Planesmith.
Nope.
I don't have plane shift,
Then we're gonna throw all of you into the general initiative of you are helpless to do anything but encourage them, and we'll have free dialogue as Fukyu fights for their life.
Get him, Fukyu! Stab him in the eye!
Bardic inspirations.
Rip off its laser and use it on the wall.
I'm effectively just gonna put you all on the points turn.
Yeah.
And it's literally just going to go Modron, Fukyu, rest of the party. Would you like to do anything?
Yeah. Cool.
And you can try and come up with ideas to try different things during that, because it'll be a free-for-all session rather than... There's no point putting all of you guys in different initiative orders.
That's why I was asking, is there any reason we should be here?
But I need to give this thing an initiative. Okay. Modron's pretty quick.
Oh, we got a D6 to initiative? Damn.
To be fair, I literally, when I'm doing random monsters, I'll either have a D4, or D6, or like a D8, depending on how powerful it is.
Okay.
And then cement that as a stat block. Welcome to the secret behind the screen, how Chris very quickly creates rough stat blocks for monsters. For when the party inevitably do something entirely unexpected, like summoning a Modron.
Summon a Modron in an alternate dimension randomly while trying to escape.
Yeah.
The classic.
But, you know, apparently Fukyu needs to learn not to do random spell scrolls while trapped in a confined room.
Yeah, apparently.
Alright, that will do. Let's go ahead and hilariously, with the reroll, the point gets to go ahead of Fukyu. But first, the combat Modron, as let's go ahead and deactivate his red light. I think I've accidentally turned all the cracks red as well. Yes, Bob.
Since we don't know about stepping in the room brings that thing back in, wouldn't that trigger the...
I mean, no, you would see that there's a stall blocking the door from closing.
No, I'm not meaning the door closing, but...
Someone's weird
Someone's a
doppelganger
weird thing.
of doom.
You do not know that, and as you step into the room, nothing happens.
Yeah, not always, because I'm in here.
Because unfortunately, that is not how it's summoned.
Yeah, the point walk back in is the other thing as well. So.
Just wanted to see that wasn't the thing that happened when we randomly...
Yeah, it was a good thing to mention. Thank you.
I will let you know as you come in that the stool is in the door because it shuts behind you.
Oh.
Okay. Can I tear the door off its hinges?
Please don't.
Give me a strength check. There's a decent chance, maybe.
Oh, no. He said shut the door behind you.
No, but I said, the door shuts behind you. It's like, oh, I'm just going to rip it off. I'm going to try. 18?
As this would be technically a tier 2 creature, so you know that's not too bad for solo combat. 18. That door creaks and twists. It takes a little bit of time, but with sheer perseverance and bulging muscles, that door is history as you tear it apart.
Okay.
Or at least tear it off. I'll leave it to you how intact you want that door to be.
I want it entirely intact. Just the hinges just rent off. I want it that. Like, done.
It leaves a horrid echoing sound of rusted nail against metal.
Okay. Door, no longer a problem.
Let's go ahead and do 2 attacks. Fukyu, have you got any reasons for why Modron may have disadvantage on attacking you?
Depending on what it rolls, maybe.
Actually.
Because I don't want it to.
I'm going to use the Modron's bonus action to do technical analysis.
Ooh.
Okay.
As Fukyu, I need you to give me an intelligence deception check.
Intelligence deception check. What?
Yes. Roll me an intelligence check and then add proficiency if you're proficient with deception.
Intelligence is nothing, and it's a plus 13 stat I've got.
You've got expertise.
Is it proficiency or expertise?
That's expertise.
Expertise.
And add twice your proficiency.
Oh, so twice proficiency, so it'd be
8.
plus 8 to that.
All right.
13.
That would be
13.
Yep, 13. Let me just check the DC here. Unfortunately, the DC is 15.
Okay. And
yeah, 13.
Yeah, I can't do anything on that.
As a very quick scan and burst of blue light washes over you with a bunch of mumbling techno beeping noises from the Modron because it's a robot There's only so much creativity I can do. The light vanishes as, in the common Modron computerized voice, goes, analysis complete.
I don't think you're in
Summary
30
of
feet me.
target. Quick, agile, high dexterity,
Gremlin.
net level, low. Making
What was
tactical
that- what was going there,
decisions
sorry?
to destroy.
I don't think you're within 30 feet. I could have given you the. Could have used Gaiden, Flash of Genius.
Nah, not
I
within
don't
30.
think you're. And you're in a different
The
dimension. From
dimension.
me. So it's not really.
So I don't think it would really work.
There's technically an open channel between the two rooms. You're just blocked by bars getting in. I would allow it if they were close enough, but unfortunately, as they've just arrived and not had their turn yet, they've yet to be able to move fully into the room. But a good note for getting further in on your next turn, as the Modron has successfully done its tactical analysis and therefore will have advantage this turn on attacking its target.
It's kind of cool. I like that.
It has analyzed your weaknesses and knows which way you'll dodge. As does a 25 hit.
I'm gonna not bardic. Silvery barbs that.
Then we barbs that. I will re-roll for a flat d20. Does a 17 hit?
17 just hits, yes. And I get an advantage die as well.
Let's have a look here. Ooh, okay. I'll base it on that. All right. So on a hit, you take only 5 points of force damage.
Ow.
Not a little bit damaging, but not that deadly. For note, it is also hovering and flying. How big did I make this room? It wasn't particularly big. Like 10, 15 feet. Is a tower. We'll give it a 12-foot ceiling. Get a bit of air in there, got a bit of imposing height to it. It is currently hovering about 7 feet off the ground, enough that you could easily kind of jump up and get it, or that you could get it by standing on a table. But it is well, you're also quite small, so quite a leap. Probably have to do like one proper full leap.
If I can jump up onto the table, I should be able to fight fairly easily.
Yep. Although of course it's tackle drone and it will move away from the table eventually. But it will make its second attack, because it gets 2 attacks this round. Does a natural 20 hit? Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Then 11. Wow. Okay. Smotron's really struggling to hit you. 11 force damage.
Okay. I'll take it.
As we go to the rest of the party and point, the rest of the party, you've just arrived. You are seeing that Fuck You is in combat with some sort of mechanical creature. Is this the ghost? Is this the Einsmerst? Who knows? What would the party like to do?
Try and smash the window about here with the door.
You make a running charge at it. Go ahead and give me a strength-based attack. We'll say it's an improvised door, but it's effectively a siege attack. I'll let you have proficiency with this.
Cool. I'll basically roll athletics for it then.
Yep, go for it.
Actually, I'll reckless it. So I guess I'll just use my freaking sword, because it's got the same thing.
No, don't you worry about damage. It's not applicable just now. But what would the rest of the party like to do while Alvina's rolling that?
20.
Point the device towards the thing.
As you go on, you hear a periodic beep, 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 and the little display, which has a couple bars along it for a nice little level up GUI. It doesn't seem to be registering anything. It's as you're reading off the display, there's trace amounts of background spectral energy off it, and you can see tiny little flares in between the beams, but nothing substantial, nothing that is powering the device. Either it's broken, or there is no spectral energy, or it can't feed off it. And you're also not sure of how it works across dimensions. You'd hope it would feed off spectral energy in another dimension, in the mirror dimension, if the ghost was there. But you're also not sure how this was created, and how much do you really trust the boys down in the lab?
Not met him yet, so not at all.
Okay, this thing's not working
You've
particularly
also
well.
got Norman there. Does he know how to turn the mirror dimension off?
I don't think this is a normal thing that happens in this room, I'm not gonna lie.
Could always ask.
You never know.
How did they get sent there with this place?
I close the door!
Well, that's...
Norman just takes a step to the side of the corridor, occasionally peeks in. Yes, you could ask, Norman. If only you were polite about it.
What about that wasn't polite?
Norman seems reluctant to help you. Maybe some grudge he seems to be holding.
I got no idea.
Alvina, as you smash into the mirror, because it wasn't actually... Was it smashed on this side?
It was.
No.
I think most of it was shattered. It was the
I
shatter
cast
spell.
shatter on this side.
Oh, you also cast shatter on this
Yeah.
side. You smash into the already fractal and shattered mirror, and this time take some of the larger pieces and you shatter them even more. But apart from hearing the door just rendering apart as you crash it into the wall behind the mirror, you find nothing unusual other that you would find from smashing a door into a wall with a mirror on it.
It's just a big couple of chunks of masonry. Okay, guys, the door isn't an interdimensional bit of thing that can get us through. New plan.
It's not much anymore.
Yeah,
Would
why
anyone
would
else
it
in
be?
like
It's a door.
to do anything?
It's in a weird.
Lou would like to intimidate Norman into helping.
Only dimensional one I know is rope trick.
While you guys are all doing this, Fuku, what would you like to do?
So-
before that, I'm gonna just move to the table and we're gonna cast Shield of Faith on fuck you, or at least try to.
Cool.
I'll allow it. Magic is able to go through the smallest of cracks in the planes. Leads to quite a number of problems elsewhere, but here to your advantage.
And then I'm just gonna sit down on the chair, pull out the 4th glass of grape wine I stole, and then start drinking.
What does Shield of Faith do again, sorry?
Gives you a plus 2
just
to
a plus
AC.
2 to AC.
Nice.
It's a good spell.
And Bardic Inspiration from Point, yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
Nice. Then Fukyu, it's you and your maker. What would you like to do?
Yep, so fuck you draws his rapier after being hit a couple of times by this stupid
Lazy.
little robot thing.
Eliminate.
It's a
And
freaking Dalek.
yeah.
Exterminate.
Just kind of hovering there, fluttering with its mechanical
The
wings.
Dalek from Wish.
Yeah. Then he's gonna. No, can't do that. He's gonna jump up onto the table, up next to it, and slash it with his rapier. He's got advantage because of
The word
Silver
Bard, yep.
Barbs,
Go for it.
which is an 18 to hit.
Solid.
An 18 hits.
18 hits with 12 piercing, and I'm also going to chuck in a couple of psychic blades. Psychic blades, 5d6.
Bard smite.
Ooh.
17. That's what, 29 altogether?
29.
Yeah,
17,
29.
17 psychic, 12 magical piercing.
Yeah. And then bonus action, disengage, and jump off the table and run.
Very nice. Let me just double check some stuff here. No, of course they don't. Okay. Just want to see if the higher level ones ever got psychic resistance, but no. Cool, we'll stick to the lore of the thing. Ooh, 12 plus 17. It's 29. Ooh. Not quite. It's not quite bloody, but looking a bit damaged. Fukyu, is that your turn?
That's my turn, yeah.
The Modron begins to fly around the room, just kind of giving itself a nice vantage point off you while also being away from anything you could potentially stand on as it stares off to you. Reanalysis required. Target. More dangerous than first expected. As again, this blue light sparks out towards you, and give me another intelligence check. And I'll count for your +8.
Intelligence 16 on that one.
Nice.
Oh, sorry.
18 on that one, right?
Yeah, because it's given me the.
You've got Jack of all trades on the generic,
on the
so it
intelligence.
is ++.
On the die.
Dirty 20.
No.
Then yes, it would be 16. But 16 does beat the DC, which is 15.
Yay.
Cool.
So it will only have a flat roll this time with its what was it, +7. As it shoots off at you for a 12.
Misses.
And a 26.
I'm gonna Sylvie Bob's that one as well.
Go ahead. Well, actually, I need to roll. That's what I do. A 9.
Misses.
As your magic twists around and illogical arcane forces infecting mechanical analysis. But that is the creature's turn. It is the rest of the party if you'd like to do anything.
Lou will intimidate Norman to help.
Ooh. And how are you attempting to intimidate him? With violence? With subtle threats of murder? With
Not subtle threats of murder.
I'll be giving them an ultimatum.
Avert threats of murder.
What was that, Lou?
I'm gonna give him an ultimatum.
Yeah, well, what kind of ultimatum? I don't need a paragraph or anything. I just need to know roughly what the
implications. We're gonna sue
are.
you if you don't help us.
Lou says to Norman, tell us how to get rid of this and how this room works, or you will die. And points to Alvina.
Why are you pointing at me? I'm not looking at you. you see?
Yeah, but
I mean,
he's not helping. So
it's not really. It's not really good threatening a civil servant with death.
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
Life advice, everybody. Don't intimidate civil servants with threats of death.
Because they might take you up on it.
Oh my god.
This guy is unflappable.
You know, I'm going to re-roll that.
Are you gonna...
Oh, he's going to destiny it?
You gonna use your destiny, or...?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if destiny twists in your favor.
Okay.
18.
Instead of threats of death, he said threats of staying with Alvina.
You have to put up with her talking about animals for the next, 2 hours.
You can see his knees wobbling a little bit. He's definitely kind of forcing himself to stay upright and to maintain composure. It's not entirely successful, as you can see the shakes. Very well. Wait here and I will return. As he very quickly does a 180 and begins walking unsteadily down the corridor, the shake still evident in each step.
There's a 50-50 that he just buggered off and is not coming back, by the way.
Yeah.
No, he's under orders to help us.
Yeah.
I think saving his own skin is... He's helped us so far. He got us into the building.
Would he disobey?
Well, walk away and pretend to look for help. That's still following an order.
Exactly.
You can't find the help.
Exactly.
You know,
the guy might just...
Yeah, you didn't tell him to come back.
Yeah.
But would anyone else in the party like to do anything?
I'm gonna basically just have a brief moment of just look at the point. At the point where I hit with the thing, pick up a stool and just try the stool instead on it. I'm assuming it just does basically just smashes onto masonry.
Unfortunately, so.
Yeah. And Alvin is basically just going to ponder. Right. Something has got to work to be able to tear open dimensions in this room. Otherwise, he would be on the other side of the mirror.
As Fukio, we return to you. What would you like to do?
So fuck you starts running towards this robot thing. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
You will be eliminated.
He runs towards it, shouting, "Exterminate!" And as he starts running, people looking into the mirror see a golden aura sort of surrounding him. Who did we just lose?
Probably Neil.
Oh no, we lost Ali.
Oh, we lost Ali. Yeah, Ali's PC was doing weird stuff.
Yeah.
So,
so he's got like the golden like magical shimmer around him as he disappears and is casting Still Wind Strike against this robot thing.
okay. Damn. I love that spell.
For 15, I'm going to add my Bardic Inspiration onto that as well, because I don't think that might hit. What was Ali's one? It was an 8, wasn't it?
I think it was a D8, and for certain things you can reroll ones, but I don't remember what.
Yeah.
Someone look up Ali's like character sheet.
17. I think that should hit.
17 exactly hits.
Hey.
Brilliant. And that's 29 force damage that it takes next to it.
Yeah, Points Internet's gone, by the way. So.
Yeah. And fuck you appears next to it.
He's looking severely damaged.
Yeah. Is then gonna bonus action disengage.
I think.
And step back 10 foot.
Does Steel Wind Strike do it the weapon damage as well, or is it pure force?
I believe it's pure force. Let me double check.
Yeah.
That is a
Close
melee
weapon.
spell attack.
Choose up to 5 creatures you see within range. Make a melee spell attack against each target. On a hit, target takes 60-10 force damage.
Yeah, so it's not actually attacking with the weapon.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
As you drop down roll bow, you can see sparks now flying from the combat modron as its beeping has become erratic and its computerized voice static and breaking up periodically.
Chaos Goblin, I am illogical.
As it is now the Modron's turn, and you know what? It is so severely badly damaged. I don't even think it can do its analysis now. There's sparks flying everywhere. It's just going to start raining down attacks on you. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah, I'll take it.
As it hits you for 10 force damage and hits again for an 11, which I assume misses.
Misses, yeah.
And just 10 points of damage. And the rest of the party, would you like to do anything? As Fukyu, go ahead and take your final turn.
Yep, so he's going to run in and rapier it again. He's still got advantage from his Bardic Inspiration. Not Bardic Inspiration. Thingy.
Not the other
thing. Silvery Barbs, that's
the Barbs. The Barb thing.
Use that a second time?
Yep.
He got a different one.
Yeah, he cast it again.
Natural
Oh, damn.
Yeah, with its 6 health left, how would you like to finish this combat modron?
So, runs up to it again and just stabs it straight through the eye.
As your weapon plunges through the modron, you hear the cracking of glass as the eye itself appears to also be mechanical. It appears to be almost an artificial eye. Well, I say appears, it is an artificial eye. And as the sparks go flying off the creature, something rather miraculous happens as the Modron's body immediately begins disintegrating and, like sand, spills around your weapon towards the ground, where it sits there in a pile. The creature no more, you have destroyed it.
Nice. That's right, fuck you.
Turns to the rest of the party. Where the fuck have you been?
At dinner.
Bureaucrats.
Guys, I'm fucking hungry.
I'll get you some food when you get out. And Alvin is literally like, it's got a fireball in his one hand. He's just punching into the wall with it. BAM!
The ability does say its body disintegrates and disgust, leaving behind its weapons and anything it was carrying. So you know what? You find 2 prism crystals in the dust.
Fuck yeah. I'm certain. That turns out that'll fix Zormir's weapon that he's been so like confused about so long.
Out of the corner of his eye, he sees something shiny. Ooh!
Oh, sweet! You've got its teeth.
What are these?
They look like teeth.
I don't know. I'm not in there to tell you.
But as the party can discuss now that you are all fully reunited, you can easily talk through the mirror. It's a little hard sometimes to see Fukyu through the mirror just because of the sheer constant fractal nature of the broken window that you keep pulverizing. That central part, you can't see anything through that. It's far too crystallized. You're having to look at the sides to see through into Fukyu. But with that, we're going to take our first 5-minute break because I've run out of water.
Cool.
And because we're post-combat, so feel free to discuss just random shit with each other now that you're all together. And we'll see you chat. We'll see you stream in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, someone's left. That was very well timed.
Is that Ali again?
He dropped out and then...
Pop back in.
I can actually hear you again now.
We can hear you now as well.
Oh, hey.
Yay, I'm back.
Alvin is just gonna...
Again.
We're having a 5-minute break. Fuck you, killed it, got its weapons.
Wait, he's got a couple
of prism crystals.
Yeah.
It's totally its weapons, it was shooting you with them, we just don't know what they are.
Yeah.
And Alvina is just going to mid for the rest of this conversation until someone basically tells her to stop. She's got a fireball around one fist and he's just smashing it into this section of the wall.
You mind stopping that?
Yes.
Because it's not doing anything.
It might.
Yeah, I'm in another dimension, I think.
Ah.
I don't think you can literally punch through. Well, you might.
I kind of figured it would.
Let's cause some property damage.
I kind of thought
banishment would work.
Hmm?
I think banishment would work.
Lead through the cracks.
Actually, yes. Right.
Oh.
I mean,
how do we banish fuck you? Because that'll
Wait.
send them back here if they're in another
I mean,
dimension.
like he's still got my shield on, so I imagine that I can still, you know, and just like doing magic hands through like zappy zappy.
Slight problem.
I'm sure it should be fine.
That makes sense.
Slight problem. If he's in another dimension, banishing him from the other dimension sends him back to his original dimension, which isn't even here.
Fuck you. If we banish you out of there into, and you actually manage to get back home, are you cool with that?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I've got all the money, so.
I'd rather not.
I mean, wait. I thought you're from a different dimension. I thought you're from this dimension, but
You know we're from a different...
Yeah, that's the reason why you're with us, because you want to come back to our dimension, I think. Yeah.
I'm assuming a different world's a different dimension, right?
It's a different Alterra.
I'm not a space person.
I mean, either
no, but I'm just gonna drink some more of the wine. I mean,
you sure you don't want? You sure you don't want that coffee I offered you?
I've also got mayonnaise.
No, wine.
We can add the mayonnaise to the coffee if you like.
I'll be back in a sec.
I'm gonna be honest. It's not actually coffee. It's the thing that Alvina is basically offering is a bunch of very strong like seasonings mixed together with water in a mug. So it's it'll have the same effect as coffee probably, or it'll kill him. One of the two.
I wondered why you put that in.
Alvina can get any sort of seasonings. Remember, I don't think coffee is a seasoning.
Not really.
So you can probably make hot chocolate actually though, because cocoa powder is actually used as a seasoning for things.
Oh yeah, but so's coffee. You could use coffee as a seasoning for like steak.
Who the hell?
What?
Really?
You can have like coffee. Oh, okay. Famously, you can do like a biscuit covered with coffee and pepper, and that's lovely.
I've never heard the coffee one. I might have to try that at some point.
I've never heard it either.
I use mustard.
But I'm not a coffee man.
Yeah, I neither am I use mustard to rub into steak, and it's really good.
Peppercorn sauce.
Oh, fantastic. I imagine this is actually happening in mid-conversation as well, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
For these characters, this sounds about right.
Why are we discussing food?
I'm hungry.
Well, until Norman gets
Because I
back.
enjoyed the dinner
You're
last
just
night.
going to piss the goblin off even more. Didn't you not hear him? He's hungry.
I've got food here. You can actually fuck you. Try this. Run really quickly at the wall. Here's some bacon. You never know. Just determination through this wall.
That would work for you, but not for him.
We haven't tried yet.
I don't know. He's really hungry.
Don't count him out. That's quitter talk, so.
Alright, I'm
He's
back.
maybe on the ropes.
Taunting you with bacon.
Alvina is going, try running at the wall really fast. Here's food. Fuck you. Determination through this wall.
Coffee brisket.
Yeah, coffee biscuit.
Yeah, we were discussing the coffee being a season.
Texas stubborn? I might have to.
Yeah.
I might have to try that. So yeah, Alvina is basically determining if Alvina can actually make coffee with her spice pouch.
Right,
I mean,
returned.
If I had like a proper barbecue smoker, I'd probably try making brisket.
Okay.
Yeah, we've currently come down to maybe banish them, and Alvina's basically offering them food and trying to tell them to determination, pure strength through this dimensional wall.
Whoa.
The entire map moved north.
I thought that was just me, so good.
He survived. He's through the mirror.
He's in the mirror. He's halfway. Keep going.
He's doing for the bacon.
Fuck you.
I'm not in the mirror.
No, he's out. But on the wrong side.
Alright, we're no longer in the mirrors.
Yeah.
We're back to where we were.
Yeah, so
Banishment.
yeah,
Banishment's
kind of-
the only thing we can think of that might work.
And
Yeah.
also kind of weird because he's not from this Alterra as
Well-
well, so
If all else fails, we'll really find out what happens if we get banished.
Yeah. Also, hey, fuck you. Just put the money on the floor because even if you
Yeah,
go,
I don't know.
No, because then it's in the
No.
mirror
Well,
dimension, and then we've got another problem.
Well, yeah, but it's the same problem if he disappears. At least we know where the money is in a spooky mirror.
you'll know where the money is if I get banished back to the main realm. It'll be with me.
I imagine
Well,
you'll
at
leg
least
it as soon as you can.
I can respect
Maybe.
that, though.
I mean, you guys are going to be stuck here for God knows how long.
Yeah, honestly, the guy's gonna starve to death. I think we should just try banishing him, and either way, he's probably gonna get a meal. Let's put it that way. He's either gonna we either don't banish him or he's gonna die.
how about we make sure that Norman doesn't come back and tell us how this whole thing works? And then maybe we can do something about it.
Had to essentially just turn it off. I mean, the thing might be too broken to work at this point.
Also, that Norman might just banish
Oh,
him.
no. I don't like this.
Also, I'm going to point the thing at fuck you and see if there's any residual on him.
Residual what?
Goop. Alien goop? No, not alien goop. I was
No,
watching Men in
in
Black
there.
before stream.
4 days now. There's definitely trace elements on him, but it looks like he's been there so long that a lot of it has worn away. Nothing of any use.
What were you? Oh, wasn't this just before with Point? So that would have been.
About an hour or
Earl.
two before, yeah.
It's even less than the background radiation then.
But
What were you fighting with other than that?
Your point, what the hell happened to you, by the way?
I don't know. I came in this room
Oh,
and then I couldn't get out.
The thing had psychic weapons.
Ah, okay.
It's gone now. We're good.
Yeah,
What's gone?
The thing in the mirror.
That thing.
wait,
that
that's you.
was fuck you.
No, the other thing in the
No,
mirror.
I
you're
told you, right, that fuck you had told me there's some weird thing in there with him.
Yeah, but it's a mirror.
It looked like fuck you.
Oh,
Okay.
Reality is gone.
You're falling in the void.
Reality is back.
We're doomed.
So
It's like I just wanted this corridor to be slightly smaller, but no.
Apparently not.
So the thing in the mirror is the thing that we're after, or what?
It wasn't the laser shooting clock, right?
No, well, no, that's another thing.
Okay.
You look like fuck you when it was here.
No, because that does.
I assume that was it, 3 or 4.
I scanned that and it did nothing to it.
What do you mean you scanned it?
We're looking for some specter or something.
We've got a magic box.
We're hunting. Yeah, we're hunting ghosts.
We've got a magic.
Apparently, there's some ghosts around.
I mean, if there was more of this Arcanite on there, I maybe have been able to do something.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
It's. I know what kind of Arcanite this is. If I could jerry-rig it to have more power, I could maybe pull him out of there.
At the minute, I don't give a shit about the ghost. I want to get out of here.
Well,
okay. Hey, Lou, what did you say to Norman? When's he coming back?
Who's Norman?
Oh, you remember that little
He's my
shit?
friend.
Do you remember that little shit that was hanging around us when we first got here?
No.
The boring-looking one.
No.
Probably someone you're messing with. Look on your board at some point later.
How do you know about my board?
We thought
someone
you might
gave you up.
We thought you might be passed out in your room.
Hey, I don't normally go in your room, but someone told me about your lovely little board. You little psycho.
Hey, it wasn't me. Can confirm,
It's
was
real-
not me. I knew about it.
It's
it wasn't
real
me.
creepy.
That's normal.
It's okay, you can be my new case study.
I asked Norman to help us.
I had the
this
threat. I don't
works.
think that's very good.
Wait, you threatened him? What did you threaten him with?
Said he'd kill him.
I mean, that's fair.
Maybe I
what did
would
you
kill
do?
him.
Wait, okay. Fair enough.
I mean,
Whichever person you...
probably.
I didn't say who.
Okay.
But that's not a good way to motivate people, Lou.
Also, they were told to work with us. Just say that we'll tell on them.
They might be bringing guards back here for all we know.
Of course they're bringing guards back.
That's
They
good.
either brought guards back or they've buggered off.
No, that's not good if they think we're threatening them and their peace. Remember, we're not to disrupt the peace of this place.
Oh, can we just banish fuck you and see what happens?
Okay, but you lose all your money.
Too high.
Yeah, but it might work. It might do nothing.
Can you banish through another dimension even with
Let's
this?
find out.
Real good question. Fuck you. Come to the mirror. Let me show you my magic.
Okay.
Grant may be a little bit drunk.
A little bit? They're like 2.5 bottles in.
Are you there?
Who gave the horse alcohol?
The horse gave
The
itself
horse
alcohol.
gave the horse alcohol.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm closing one eye and just like staring at. Yeah. Okay.
It's the
Right,
one on
there
the
you are.
right.
My right or his right?
What about the other one?
The other one is a figment of your imagination.
Okay. The mirror's
cool.
a bit
Vanish.
fractured.
All right, so a couple things are going to happen simultaneously. Let's go. As the party is preparing to cast their spell on Fukyu, who is it that's casting it?
Gwent.
When
Gwent, as you begin your incantation, doing the waving your hands around in a drunken fashion for the somatic component, the duplicating images of Fukyu in your drunken haze. Really hard to see while there's fractal mirrors everywhere, and your drunken haze is duplicating the dozen reflections to not only make it that there's 3 or 4 Fukyus, but multiplied by each broken mirror.
3 or 4 million.
Wave of Fukyus.
It's a goblin horde.
At the same time, the rest of the party, you hear the heavy-set footsteps of creatures running down the corridors towards you in that noise that you've come to associate with the rushing of guards towards you for these numerous times that this has been relevant.
It's fine. We're allowed in here. We got in.
Well, you might be. I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You came with us. You were in my bag.
Who's closest to the door? The non-existent door.
The removed door.
The doorway.
Yeah, the doorway. Because I think the door is still Alvin.
The door's gone. At this point, you glance back and you catch sight, turning the corner, of 4 armored, shielded guards with the symbol of the rail, with a symbol on their shields of a set of rails, metal burned or kind of soot stained into the unpolished metal of steel of the shield, with 2 swords across the rails, almost guarding them. As they charge down the corridor and take defensive stances halfway down the corridor, looking into the party, as one of the guard calls out into the room. What's all this about then? We've heard there's intruders in the building, and look what we've come to find. Riffraff causing a disturbance in the peace.
What are you talking about? You let us in.
We're here lawfully.
And surrender, or we'll be forced to take defensive procedures.
What are you talking about? You let us in, you idiot.
As Fukyu, you suddenly feel the tingling of magic on you. Do you choose to fail the charisma save?
Yeah.
You're hungry enough to go, yes, I think.
Purposely fail it, yeah.
As Fukyu, you vanish. Oh, I gotta get rid of the combat. Go away. Combat Modron's gone. You vanish and rematerialize in the same place, but on the Prime Realm from which you are from.
Ah, sweet, it worked.
With a faint popping noise as you return to your home plane.
There goes our
Fuck you, ears popping.
Okay,
You are now concentrating on banishment.
Okay, this has become your prime plane? What the hell?
Hey, we just crossed realities, not dimensions, apparently.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It probably
You
gets
have 6 seconds to comply. Weapons on the ground, hands behind your heads, facing down, laying across your bellies.
Shut up!
No!
You let us in, you idiot! Shut up!
We were told to come here.
Ask
If
the
you
god!
Lay down there easily.
comply, we will be forced to take extreme countermeasures.
Do you want to lose your job? You're welcome.
Grensilly
No.
told us to come here.
Negotiation, comply, or
We're
face
here under
retaliation.
orders.
It's
We're
normal,
here
Briscoe.
under Grancelli's orders.
Yep. Ask the door guard. Ask Norman, wherever the fuck is gone.
We are not causing a ruckus. We are merely trying to find out.
You claiming, or are you disobeying a direct order from the Union Guards?
Are you
Yes.
disobeying a direct order from Grancelli?
As I'm gonna need all of you, as a whistling through the air is what appears to be a small spherical canister that enters into the room. Now, do any of you happen to be monks?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Well, unfortunately, you
done
don't
that.
get to,
Yeah.
you don't get to play Hot Pocket Flashbang
potato.
Grenade today.
Yeah, I've done it before. If you like me to, because I can't be surprised. Twice.
I don't know, man. You're not. Maybe if you multi-classed into monk,
Fair
but
enough.
you can't retaliate with it.
Go on, ask.
Gotta get benefits to finding a monk player, or for one of you multi-classing into monk.
That was a much
As
different
I need you all to make me a Constitution saving throw, as the room fills with bright white, thunderous noise.
Do I get advantage because I actually lay down?
I'm just checking
Yeah.
if I've got it.
I
right.
am definitely used to bright white thunderous noise.
Out, you son of a bitch!
I'm just checking if I've got advantage for any reason.
That's awful.
Oh,
Oh, I'm Destiny in that.
And I'm gonna Tides of Chaos this.
19. I'm not wanting a con save, please.
Yeah, Ali managed to get a crit and then he's
Died.
did you score?
Me, 18.
Yeah, why do you
Because
have
I
advantage?
Tides of Chaos.
Tides of Chaos? Oh, fuck. Hey, Chris, he's gave you free
Oh yeah,
reign.
you get a wild magic now. Also, is Lou on the map?
No, he's not on the map.
We might need to have Lou on the map now because that could be a fireball on his own location.
Yeah.
Or a potted plant.
Maybe.
Let's see. Lou. Where should we put Lou? Where would Lou hang about?
He might be by the table. Yeah.
There's just been more there.
It was at the door initially to tell Thingway to go off, and then he's just...
He probably walked back in. We'd spent a good bit discussing. Alvin has hopped back over there to shout at the guards through the...
Has everyone rolled their constitutions, and would anyone like to do anything before I announce the results?
Already have.
Nope.
No, I'm not doing anything.
As for all those who failed a DC 18,
yay!
You take 24 thunder damage.
I'm very happy.
And are stunned
yep.
for up to 1 minute and can repeat a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn.
Thunder damage.
For all those who successfully pass the DC 18, you take half for 12 thunder damage and are not stunned.
Ow.
Now, here's the fun question. Gwent, did you pass or fail?
Oh, I failed. I'm on the floor.
Then your concentration, I believe, drops. As you are incapacitated. Let me just double check incapacitated.
I believe stunned does stop concentration.
Yes, but I believe with the wording of banishment, if it even if the thing doesn't end, it should still stay on its plane, doesn't it? Or is that
nope.
No, it's
only if the 1 minute passes.
Yes. I was misremembering.
Banish with a faint popping noise, return to its home place. Spell ends before 1 minute past target reappears. Yep.
It's almost like I've set this up deliberately to make it a challenge to get FoQ back. Today we're going to play Can Gwent hold on to concentration for 1 minute?
No.
And, does stunned actually stop concentration?
I believe it. If it doesn't, I would be amazed. It did in previous editions.
Stunned, creature is incapacitated.
Oh, I think the spell says unless you're incapacitated, or holding actual magic says unless you're incapacitated. That's where it's from.
While the target is incapacitated. So... Fuck you is stunned automatically. Can't move and speak to it.
They're actually only incapacitated if they go to the demi-plane. They're free to move about on their home plane.
It actually doesn't. Weirdly. Yeah. Technically it doesn't, but it's weird.
It's on the rules of concentration.
Is it cool?
So, the rules of concentration are that you lose concentration on a spell if you are incapacitated.
There we go. I was like,
unfortunately, because that's why monks are so great against spellcasters.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the minute does not go past, and Gwent has failed. Can you hold concentration for 1 minute to keep FoQ in? As FoQ, you unfortunately find yourself popped back into the dimension, the mirror dimension. And I believe you also failed, so are also stunned for a minute.
Yep.
With that, everyone go ahead and roll me initiative, because you have angered the guards by not complying.
They started.
I complied, damn it.
Unfortunately, it's a party requirement. Well, to be fair, they won't focus on you. Well, they're not going to focus on anyone who's stunned anyway.
Oh. Yep. Why do I always roll really weirdly on initiative? I get a 2 and then a middling roll nearly every time.
Ooh. Luckily for you, the guards apparently are going 1.
Yay!
All right, we got everyone on the initiative order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe we do.
Yep.
All right, Gwent, you are stunned.
How long are you stunned for, by the way?
A minute.
Minute.
To
Unless-
1 minute, but you can repeat the save at the
Okay.
end of each of your turns.
Okay.
Can't save.
Okay.
So Gwen, go ahead and give me a
Oh,
con
there
save.
you go.
At the end of your turn, you are no longer stunned, but you may continue acting as if you are, if you would like.
Yep. That, I'm
Zoldmir,
continuing lying
it is
down
your
because the
turn.
floor
Where are
is
you
cold.
stunned?
Yep. Not anymore. Son
Then at
of
the
a
end of your turn,
bitch.
you are also not stunned. Alvina, I believe you made it.
Yep.
Am I correct? Alvina, while your eyes are a little blurry and your ears a little ringy, you have successfully passed and are able to do whatever you would like. Unfortunately, you have destroyed the door, so there is no door to close anymore.
It's fine. There is a table. Alvina is going to pick up the table, point it lengthways up, and just shove it in the door as a big shield so they can't flashbang us again.
The table is...
We could just talk to these people.
No, that's why she's making sure we don't get flashbanged again. Talk through the table.
That's fair. The table you find is bolted to the ground. However, you're Alvina, so roll me a strength check.
Alvina's ripped a cannon out of the ground.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
but maybe the flashback has weakened their muscles somehow.
She might be dazed. 20.
Nope, that's actually the DC I'd set.
Yeah.
As the table is just torn from the stone cobblework beneath it.
She just is like, very business-like. Right, you bastards, you let us in. She's just saying this the whole time, and she just goes over to the table, rips it out of the ground. You guys let us in, walked us to this room with
You
your
just
permission.
whispering under breath, holy fuck, did she just rip that table out?
And she's just holding it up against the door as a giant shield. And you're the one, then are you going and accusing us? We have permission to be here.
Unprofessional bastards!
So bugger off!
Is Norman with you?
You do not see Norman among the guards.
Look, if you're happy to wait 10 minutes for our associate to get back, he will explain everything.
We are not complying with our orders or else!
You're gonna get so
What
fired.
are your orders again? I missed it with all the shouting from this one.
Disequip your weapons, lie on the ground face down on your bellies with your hands behind your back.
I've got a bad back. Do you mind if I just sit on this chair instead?
Alvina, you have successfully placed the door against the table against the opening of the door, and can now hold it there and kind of brace yourself.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to be an action to set up arcade.
I assume.
So, fuck you. You are stunned, and is back in the mirror dimension. Go ahead and make me a Constitution save at the end of your turn.
Con save.
You can all speak falteringly as if you are incredibly intoxicated.
Fuck you's just on the floor. What the fuck just happened?
Unfortunately, though, fuck you, you are still stunned as it's a DC 18. Lou Grimm, did you succeed or fail your Constitution check?
I succeeded.
You did, just. You two
But
are while a bit
you
ringing
can
here.
It's okay.
Can I
Free to
flash him since he's within 30 feet and I'm not stunned anymore because of my turn?
I mean, he's succeeded, he's not stunned.
No, it was for fuck
meaning
you.
for fuck you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can do so.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my action to flash him and give him the little joke to get unstunned.
Okay.
Okay, you're no longer stunned.
you.
Lou, it's your full turn. What would you like to do? I guess the DM's gonna roll a d20 occasionally to see if you get a 1 just for when I use this.
Yeah.
13 is unlucky. Maybe if you get flashed and banged again.
I do like, by the way, since we've still got the stool prop there, it actually looks like, yeah, that's the barricade.
Just had a thought. I am on 5 HP if anyone has any heals, or we can request medical aid from them.
Request medical aid for the people trying to arrest us.
They're probably gonna knock you out.
They'll just punch you.
I'm 5
I just
Point, just be
reiterate
diplomatic.
the fact that, Grin Silly told us
We are supposed
get
to
rid of
be
the
here.
ghosts.
We are legitimately supposed to be.
You know, surprisingly enough, guards aren't willing to listen until they've de-escalated the scene.
Mm-hmm.
They appear to be, fight first, ask questions later.
What
Reminds
kind
me of
thing
Star
would be like
Party.
that?
Yeah.
Takes one to know one.
God, X Adventures becoming guards would be such a thing.
Yeah, I really would.
Which means they really hate adventurers.
I mean, yeah, they've been in our position.
But Louis, what were you wanting to do? What were you doing, Lou? It's your turn. What would you want to do? Can't tell if Lou's...
Neil.
Yeah, then I'm here.
It's your turn. What are you doing?
Well, Lou's gonna need some time to think.
Just in case they manage to barge down the door. I'm gonna mold there.
You're gonna mold her to fortify. We're literally
Make some
walling
difficult
ourselves.
terrain.
Just do
In
as
front-
they say.
No.
Talk to them.
Talk to them. Well, I'm just.
Yeah, it's just in case they get through the door. The
Do you want the
table.
other side of the door?
What would you say you're doing? Mold Earth?
yeah, to cause difficult terrain.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a building.
Yeah, if the door of stone you target is on the ground, you can cause it to become difficult terrain.
Yeah, it's stone. It works. It's still a stone building. Cool. You do so. The area around the door is now difficult terrain if they try and breach the now. Goddamn siege.
Hey, we can wait them
We're
out.
trying to be diplomatic here. They're making it awkward.
The point. Do something, please.
Okay,
Did you
how
see?
tall
Are
am
you
I
stunned?
compared to this table?
The table's not there anymore, point.
As in, if I attempt to kneel down behind the barricade, are they going to be able to see me?
No. It's that table, I'm assuming. I've just put it...
yeah, the table has been jammed entirely and is obscuring. It is quite a large table, as large as the door, so it's fully blocking it.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to step up to it. So yell through it. Listen, I don't think you can see us, but I at least am on my knees, hands behind my head. I am very nearly dead. Can we just talk this through? I'll convince these guys to sit down. These guys, please sit down. And we can explain what's going on here.
That was always an option, had you complied.
I was trying to, but this one was being a bit, you know...
Then you are an accomplice. Please turn on whoever is causing the disturbance and subdue them. And maybe then we will listen.
Alvina, can you just kneel down?
And remove the door, and remove the table.
Oh yeah, can you remove the table and then kneel down?
No, because you're just going to throw a flashbang in. Again.
Are you just going to throw a flashbang in?
It depends how hostile you look.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You saw us just now. How hostile did we look?
I just look at the point and go, this happens to me all the time. It's profiling.
Okay. Right.
Oh, you know what? The game's
give me
getting
1
too real. We
second.
gotta move away.
It's getting...
I'm essentially going to tell everyone who doesn't
into my
want
fantasy.
Yeah, you have. Alvina's really against it because everywhere she goes in Civilization, people try to arrest her.
I'm going to tell everyone who doesn't want to kneel on the ground to just like hide out of sight of the doors. Look, do you have anyone who can do healing out there? I am really not okay. Everyone else, please kneel down so they can heal me.
I can heal. I just need time to recover.
Please kneel down so they can heal me.
Point, would you like to take any actions, or is that your turn?
Alvina's still pressed up against the door.
Your party doesn't seem to be listening to you.
Yeah.
Well, I can't really do anything until it's my turn anyway.
Yeah. I don't have any spells to just sort of go through the door and make it clear that I'm not.
You don't want to. You've got no spells that can remove yourself from the situation.
Nope.
I got a spell that can remove myself from the situation.
It's like, look, these guys don't listen to me.
We do.
They don't listen to me. Welcome to my world.
We listen to you, and we take great precautions to make sure that if that's the correct decision, we go with it. I just don't trust these guys because they don't obey the law and are going to try and kill us as soon as we do it.
Okay, I'm just going to shout through the door. Okay, guards.
Drop your weapons on the ground.
I am cooperating. When you come in, I'm going to be just to the left of the door. Please don't kill me.
You're the dwarf.
Also, be careful of the elf. She will kill you. That isn't a threat.
That's not giving us a lot of confidence out here that you're not hostiles.
I'm not hostile.
Yeah, they're speaking for
Alvina's
themselves.
Just very irritable.
The guards do something on their turn.
Yep.
The party is unaware. Gwen, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
They're getting a battering ram.
I'm just going to shuffle out of the way into a corner, away from all of this nonsense. On the way past, though, I'm going to hit 27 into the point.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Very well, very well.
And then, yep, I'm just hiding in the corner. Like, nope, on the floor, on the corner.
I am obeying instructions.
Good. You blocked the only exit, Alvina.
I know.
Only exits.
Only entrance as well, though.
Only exit, Alvina. Only exits.
Look, we need to get fuck you out of that alternate dimension, okay?
I mean,
I might be more willing. Yes.
Also, you blocked the only exit.
We can do that once these guys aren't trying to kill us.
He'll starve to death.
Pretty hungry.
Zormir, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Got yourself into a sticky situation here.
God damn it. Alvina, comply with these idiots until we can get Princilla to sort this out, please. It was unprofessional to throw a flashbang in here, but I understand as a fellow officer, I am putting my weapon down. I will even deactivate my goddamn armor, if you please.
Someone's going to need to carry him out if he does that.
But we will explain the situation if you actually comply and don't attack us as soon as you come in.
Give us a minute. We're getting we're getting the captain.
Fine.
But Zormir, would you like to do anything else?
They've just gone. They might, if they're in case they're telling the truth. We really should actually get someone who's a higher pay grade than us. Is basically what's happened.
I'm basically gonna deactivate. Put my weapon. Well, I can't really put a weapon down because it's built into my arm. Deactivate my armor.
You can drop your arm, can't you?
Yeah.
Is that thing we established we could do? You could do before.
Yeah. Deactivate the arm and take a seat on the ground.
Very well. Alvina, what are you going to do?
Well, Alvina is basically... she's not actually drawn any weapons.
She's only drawn a
weapon. She is a weapon. She is going to shout through. Right. You're not going to try and take any of my weapons, right?
Look, I think it's just best if we wait for the captain to have this. I can't really promise you anything. Just give us a couple seconds over here.
Do I hear anything? And do I hear anything from the immediate other side of the door?
Give me a perception check.
I want to hear if they're like doing something on the perception check. Boop. 22.
Nothing unusual. There's a strange still silence on the other side of the table.
The barricade. Yeah,
you don't hear any like large like tracking sounds or like things scraping against the stone. They're not moving anything from the sounds of it.
Okay, then Alvina's basically Alvina's basically no, she's not going to do that. She's going to leave the door there. She's going to quietly walk over to this stool that's out of there and just sit down, like. And just like arms behind her head. She's just sitting on the stool, weapon still sheathed. She's not putting them down. This is as much as you're getting. She just looks at the others.
Fuck you. It is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
And as you begin your turn, you begin to feel a strange, destabilizing sensation. A familiar, spine-chilling remembrance of a creature with twisting fuck you features. It's coming. You can feel it in your bones. It's coming. What would you like to do?
Mm-hmm. So fuck you is gonna look here. He's gonna look to Gwent and be like, can you do whatever you did before? Because whatever is in here with me is coming back.
Wait, the little robot guy?
No, the thing in the mirror.
The weird demon thing. The ghost.
You mean the ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ghost.
Ghost in the mirror.
The ghost that we're here to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
The agent from the
clockwork thing?
I'm also
Celestial
gonna...
Apparently not.
Yeah. I'm
I
also
don't think we know
gonna...
Celestial.
I'm also gonna cure wounds myself
Yeah.
You do so.
for an 18. That's not bad.
Lou, it is your turn. And as you begin your turn, you all hear a very soft, high-pitched ping noise. A small beep from the direction of Zormir. As Zormir, your ghostometer begins to pick up an energy source. Slow, soft, small at first. But the device is picking something up, something that is growing. Lou, what would you like to do?
After hearing that, I would look around at Zormir and say, Zormir, what's that noise?
It's
Seems
a
like a little
device.
thing.
I'd love to do
And
something
what
with
does
it,
it
but
say?
if I'd love to do something with it, but if they come in and I'm pointing something in the air, they're going to react badly.
I think they're going to react
What do you
badly.
mean
if
you're
it-
going to react badly? They already are.
Also, Zoma, I've got to be honest, I think what would also cause them to react badly would be some weird psychic demon thing stabbing people.
I know.
I think that'll be worse because that'll actually kill us.
They're with us when they're really not.
Yeah.
I'll look at it cautiously if I can. But it's not really my turn.
This situation get. Yellow, would you like to do anything? You've made some difficult terrain around the door. There's a still barricade, and there's a slight shimmer, a slight rumble that like a wave passes across the mirrors. I'm sure it's nothing.
I'll investigate that then.
Go ahead and give me. Would it really be? I guess it's Arcana. Oh yeah, give me an Arcana check. Dimensional travel is arcane in nature.
You can hear your telly in the background.
That's my mum playing things while I'm streaming. Apologies. Someone forgot I was.
It's almost
swearing.
like a dimensional shockwave or a dimensional no shockwave. There's one that predates an earthquake.
Tremor.
A dimensional tremor. That does suggest that a powerful energy source is moving. It's a T-Rex shake before you see the T-Rex.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, feel free to hold any spells or actions you would like to do as we move on to the point. The point. What would you like to do?
Pretty some god.
Yeah.
You've got a whole squadron of guards on the other side of a barricaded door. You're trapped in a room, and some sort of mirror monster is coming.
Yeah, I'm just gonna yell through at the guards. Hey, are you okay if I come out?
Do not come out. Stay where you are. The captain's almost here. We'll let her handle it.
There's something in here with us, and it's You remember how bad I was looking earlier? It's the thing that did that to me. I would very much like to not be in here.
We can very much say we do not remember who or what you looked like. Only that you did not comply.
Yeah,
I am going to
don't
be on my knees, hands behind my head, but also cast Pass Wall at this wall in front of me.
You just want to make a door out of the...
I am getting out.
Interesting.
Does the table just lean into the pass wall and block that off too?
There you go. I guess there's a little pass wall now. How long does pass wall last for? Is it like a permanent structure?
It's not permanent, but it lasts long enough.
I think it's like a few seconds.
There. Then you see down into the corridor.
It's an hour? Okay.
Yeah, this lasts an hour. So I'm on my knees, hands behind my head.
Shuffling out.
Just gonna shuffle just over the threshold.
You hear the sound of several crossbows suddenly being like, "Ooh, what the fuck is that?"
I am staying here. As long as I am outside of that room, I am fine.
Imagine Point on their knees, hands over their head, fetal position, shuffling out, raises hand like, nope, without even looking up.
Yep. If you want to look over my shoulder at the weird stuff that's going on in there, you'll know I was telling the truth. Otherwise, I am just staying here. Guys, good luck.
Thanks, Point. You just hear about...
I can't kill all of you that quickly. I hope the captain will be here before that happens.
Yeah, I hope I can fuck you out of the bloody wall.
As we return to the guards, as turning around the corner, let me go grab my...
Captain.
My captain. Is a dark elf with short, ear-high silvery hair and a black breastplate with the same symbol as the shields, the rails with two crossed swords in front of it, and a quite a composing and commanding posture. She has what appears to be almost a large tuning fork-esque staff.
Ooh, that's cool.
Nice.
As she very confidently and with sheer presence walks forward. She doesn't seem to have any hesitation in her step as she continues forward and takes a calculating eye at the door, glancing temporarily at the point and the access before, in a very not too aggressive voice, but a very stern, calm tone, utters out, "I hear we have a bit of a situation on our hands. Some ruffians have taken to dwelling within my tower. I don't suppose you want to surrender now so we can all get home in time for bed?"
We had permission.
Yes, please.
Hey, spooky bitch in the mirror. Somebody's talking to you.
We had permission to come in. We're here to deal with your weird ghost and to get our friend out.
Yeah, hello. The point. I'm the dwarf on the floor over here. Hello.
Wait.
These guards weren't willing to speak with us until you arrived. Are you willing to speak with us?
I am open to negotiations if this is some form of hostage situation, but from what I hear, you're not holding anyone hostage, so really I seem to have the upper hand in all of this, and that you're trapped in a room.
Sally sent us.
I want to make this incredibly clear. This is not a threat. This is me stating a fact. If the guys in there get pissed off, nobody has the upper hand.
And I do so appreciate your candor. I'll take that into consideration.
We are here on the orders of Miss Grincelli. Her Major Domo, I think he was. Clark just went off to find you guys to help us out, to ask for help with the situation going on there.
Like, we didn't break in. You guys let us in here and guided us to this room.
one of our associates has gotten trapped in a mirror dimension with some sort of mirror demon. We're just trying to get him out.
We
and
asked
deal with the
Norman
mirror
to help us.
Have you heard the rumors going around town of that ghost in the mirrors? I think it's currently in here.
I am aware of your situation.
Oh, thank goodness.
However,
Oh, fuck.
there is the small matter of your disobedience and disorder within my very tower.
What?
You may have been allowed entry initially, but you did also directly violate a request and demand to surrender. What will we do about that? Can't exactly be setting a precedence here that anyone with power can disobey the authorities of Shadow Cove or Bastion. So clearly some punishment must be dealt out as a cost for your reckless behavior. Wouldn't you agree, the point?
Oh, entirely.
Look, if we can get the goblin out, we'll pay what you need to help fund repairs
he
here.
has all the money.
Yes, if you can let us get our associate out to deal with this demon first.
As another wave rumbles, this time larger, more violent, you can hear the screeching of glass in the mirror against glass.
Yes, you
Do you
heard
hear that
right?
out there, by the way?
That's what we're trying to stop. Can you let us
It
stop
means
that?
you might
and then
want to
we'll take
hurry up.
whatever punishment.
Look, I'd like to get
Speak for yourself. But
I'm sure we can even bypass the punishment if we well, let's try this again, shall we, and see if you've learned to respect Shadow Cove's authority. Disequip your weapons.
I already
lie down
have.
on the ground, hands behind your head. Each individual, as you will be, tried as a party. I feel it's only fair.
you're all not gonna plan on trying to take any of the weapons, are you? You fine if I just have them sheathed on my belt?
Well, that will depend entirely on if I choose to file charges. At which point you can request the weapons back via official filings.
I was meaning very immediately.
Again, that depends if I decide to file charges, which, as you delay, I am more inclined to do.
Okay.
After all, a precedence must be set, and a precedence must be maintained. Order demands it.
I am going to lie on the floor, hands by my back, hands by my head, and just say, question. If
Yes.
someone dies whilst in your custody, that's going to look pretty bad on you, right?
And why do you think that would look bad on me?
Because this thing's getting closer.
I like this lady, not gonna lie.
And I'm currently de-armored.
Put your armor back on, you idiot.
And I'm laying on the floor already, so please don't hit me.
After all, any official report would say you died from self-inflicted wounds, having
fuck this.
attempted to ram the guards.
What?
I very much like this one.
I'm going back though. Okay, Alvina, you're right. All cops are bastards. No offense, Zormir.
No,
No
Zormir knows he's a bastard.
No offense taken, these ones are a bit too high-strung.
I'm still gonna remain on the floor, but like, you understand that's evil as fuck, right?
And why is that different to what you're currently doing?
Because we're trying to
Many
stop this
different
ghost
ways.
from coming even further in here.
You believe the ends justify the means, that you can get away with doing whatever you want, however you please, irregardless of what laws you break, because the ends justify the means. Is that correct?
We haven't broken any laws. We were given permission to come in
We're
here.
just trying to do the
Did
job. we were
Did you not
asked to do.
disobey a direct command from the authority of the settlement?
No.
No.
We were explaining.
We were explaining and they threw a
we were
flashbang at
allowed
us.
here.
Let me ask one more
We're not
time.
unauthorized.
Weapons disequipped. Hands
Done.
behind your head, on the floor. Or would you like to disobey an official command by the authority of the settlement, thus breaking the law and becoming criminals? Evil, evil criminals, doing what you want, as you please, with complete disregard for the order that protects the civilians of
Okay,
this
well,
town.
how don't you come in here and protect this civilian from what's coming then? If you're such a good cop.
And do you have your passports on you?
We're getting those. They're in progress.
Oh, so you're not currently citizens. Interesting.
You have no idea who we
fuck
are,
is
do you?
Norman?
Not gonna lie.
I know exactly who you are. You're adventurers.
Yes.
You think that
You
you
have
are
been instructed
law.
to get rid of your problems.
I'm well aware of what the Union wants. I'm also well aware that I'm completely within my right, and I have enough political clout that nobody's going to challenge me on this.
Fuck it.
After all, you're just an adventuring party. We'll get
Oh.
another.
That's it. Alvina, go for it. We're taking these bastards out if they're going to talk to us like this.
I just wish to point out have it on record. Zomi's the one that said that.
Oh, no. This is still your fault.
I did nothing.
You did everything.
I didn't. For once, actually, I didn't.
No, you did.
What?
Oh, you insulted the guard before we came in. You ripped up the table. You took off the door. You insulted them right from the start. Every choice you've made is the wrong choice.
Hey, I didn't
And
insult anyone.
And how
Would
much
you
of
like to
the...
go back to the guards?
Yeah, I didn't insult him.
As
Zomir insulted him.
a rumble finally comes to an end. As Fukyu stepping... Well, Fukyu, you're the first to notice a glance in your eye. After all, you've become almost trained and conditioned to spot it. The slight shift in your reflection when it no longer mirrors you, and you can see it in the mirror looking back at you with that twisting grin of Fukyu's face, but not quite Fukyu's face. And then it seems to turn into itself, looking into the other dimension, searching, looking.
Guys, it's
Stepping
here.
out of the mirror is a very twisting-faced Alvina.
Oh dear.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
So, if we
Okay,
follow
Captain,
order, can we do it
would
in
you
the
like to
corridor?
do your job now?
Guys, need to get out of this room.
Hey Gwen, there's a evil demonic version of me coming out the wall about to kill, fuck you, and eat him.
Well, there's one standing in this room as well.
Hey, I'm not evil nor demonic.
All gonna eat me.
50%.
I'm not evil or demonic. I am lovable
Such
and
conflict among the party.
this is normal.
What a intense adventure this has turned out to be.
Your greatest enemy would be a corrupt cop.
You know, our greatest enemy would be a freaking mirror.
Where did I put that?
But yeah, seriously, Gwen, I think we need to get fuck you out of the mirror.
Okie dokie.
I love the freaking.
I mean, fuck you's coming out of the mirror. It's just a matter of like.
I also love that. I also love that Alvina was like, "Yeah, honestly, as long as they don't take weapons, I'm willing to cooperate-ish with these guys." And then everyone else immediately went, "No, how dare they?" It's like, okay, it seemed normal actually. This seemed fair enough. Oh dear. I cannot be blamed for this.
You can be. You
I
are.
can't.
can.
You are blamed.
I
I'm
didn't do
blamed.
it. Yeah.
That's
I'm
just the
taking it.
alcohol talking.
As-
Alvina.
We re-begin the initiative order, but this time, Gwent, you suddenly find yourself outpaced by Doppel Alvina, who managed to row above you.
At least she doesn't have my double ways of getting advantage on it. Not that she would have mattered.
As
Can I use burned my inspiration of put my armor back on after I got pissed off?
Yes, I'll allow this, because it's more fun that way. Besieged by both sides. Trapped in a room. Will the party actually survive? I actually don't know.
Neither do I at this point.
It's up to quite the peculiar situation.
Yeah, this is not a situation that I thought would happen. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, this probably wouldn't have happened if Lou didn't.
If fucking never went into that room in the first place.
If Lou didn't threaten
That is
Norman.
correct. Yes.
Also, actually, yeah. If Lou hadn't threatened Norman with
I
murder,
think we can all agree that at least half the party is to blame for this.
yeah, I'll give it that.
Blameless, godlike being
And
is
it's not
in the corner.
the point.
I say,
I'll take the blame. I'll
Gwen-
take the blame for the argument here because, as a cop himself, he's seeing the total corruption of this and just being like, "Fuck this."
I'll say currently.
I'm done.
I'll say the two who are currently blameless. Gwent, definitely. Hilariously, Alvina, I think, which is very funny to me.
Do you put the door there?
I did put the door there. They threw a flashbang in and would have killed someone.
The jury's out on that
I
one.
technically
Did they kill me?
de-escalated the situation.
As far as they're concerned, it was an escalation.
Yes.
Hey, they actually went and got their captain. I consider that a de-escalation.
As
They were getting them anyway.
And
They were.
they're the ones that have been hostile.
emerges into the room with Fukyu and immediately goes straight for the seat by the table.
He's gonna hit him with a chair.
As it swings into the reflection of
Bravo.
Alvina themselves.
You're hitting yourself.
And it's going to rage while doing so.
Yeah.
As let's go ahead and reckless that as
Who are you?
well.
Yep.
For a 20 to hit Alvina.
Yes, that does. By the way, you said I've not attuned to the big fucking hammer because that actually matters now.
Not
my
yet.
armor. Okay, because my armor class would change. Okay. Yeah, 20 hits.
Then 11 slashing damage. And does this already include? Yes, it does the rage
It
damage.
does,
Nice.
Yeah.
Then it's going to come in for a second hit. Ooh. So many options here.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
For-
Alvina's got a lot of weapons.
26 to hit
Yep.
for another 11 slashing damage.
Yep.
I'm surprised they're not using your
Consistently
sword.
damage.
Don't remind them of the sword.
It is
using
going
a
to be
bow.
its turn, as it can only do 2 attacks.
Oh, it's not
quite a.
It's not
it's
two
not
weapon
quite a double.
fighting. It's not two weapon fighting. Good.
All right.
Fuck.
Gwen, it is your turn, and Alvina is being slashed by a figure in a different dimension. What would you like to do?
He deserves it. Banishment and fuck you.
I did nothing wrong for once.
You did everything wrong.
I didn't.
As-
This is on
Wait,
Zombie.
Gwen just said banishment and fuck you.
Yes.
That's why fuck you.
Fuck you. Bring him back.
Returns to the prime plane.
Keep me safe for a minute, you little shit.
Out the room. Out the room. Out the room.
Oh, does that work?
Oh, bloody hell, I want to drag this damn
Oh.
thing in here for them to deal with.
It won't.
Point,
won't-
shift.
It can't reflect you if you're not in the room.
You
Oh,
can't get out the room because there's people outside.
that's what quitters say.
I'm on the floor, just step over me.
Alvina is in the motions. It's not a turn yet of standing up, eyes on the metal sheet that she's put across the door.
I think we've got a better chance getting shot by the guards than dealing with that thing. No offense, guards.
Hey, the
I think
captain might be a
the lesser
badass.
threat here.
The captain might be an absolute badass.
Still the lesser threat.
I mean, I like to think so.
Hey.
But Gwent, what are you doing for your turn?
Bit narcissistic there.
No, that's that's called confidence, Lou.
I've got nothing else. I'm just like, I'm halfway in between, like, getting out, but the point Big Dwarf Butt is holding up the pass wall, so I can't get through.
I'm not that big. You can just step
I
over
would say the
me.
point is very small,
Yeah.
and they're in a fetal
But you-
position.
Unfortunately, you said you didn't make the doorway that big, and I'm a fucking horseman.
That's actually very valid. That is actually
5
fair.
feet wide, 8 feet tall, and 20 feet deep. You can step over me.
Yeah, but you said you didn't make it that big.
I don't think they can control it.
I didn't make it that big wide just because there isn't that much room on this side.
I will still be in the room. I will wait until the point gets shot, and then I'll move.
That's fair. All right, Zormir, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Turn around to point the device at it and say, "Well, you're coming through to us now, you bastard." In Celestia. Only the point's gonna know what I said.
Yep.
I think we can get the gist. I'm not gonna lie.
As you point the device, it begins powering up as you gain 1/3 of a, we're going to call it spectral battery.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem to be enough to do anything, and also this is just an object interaction, so you can still take your turn. But knows what it'll do after you get 3.
I'm gonna action to do it. Action on it as well.
Unfortunately, that is not how that works.
One
You have to
bird,
wait 3 rounds.
It's time-based, essentially, rather than action-based.
Okay. As an action, I will cast this. And basically, go up into there. Their pole appears next to me with the rope. And say, go into there and hide there so that we can get fuck you back through here properly.
Just hide.
Yes.
And that's that's my turn.
Very well. At the end of your turn,
keeping eyes locked with this thing in the mirror.
At the end of your turn, the
ghost thing
Einsmirst uses mirror shift.
Ooh.
As suddenly, let me just grab this right. Alvina's form twists and morphs into that of Zormir, and it immediately takes its turn.
Oh, takes its turn. Interesting.
Oh no!
As it inserts itself into the initiative order, and it is going to move up to Zormir.
Yeah, I get what this is.
And is going to use an antimatter fist.
Mm-hmm.
For a 27 to hit.
It's me.
Yeah, I think that hits.
It's mimicking you. So let's go do a d4. I don't think it matters. You don't have any resistances, right?
No.
As it does whatever number 2 damage is, because I really need to write this down somewhere easy for myself as well.
That one is
Radiant.
Yeah, it was one of the. I knew it was one of the 2.
Radiant. Necrotic, Radiant, Psychic Force.
As it hits you again. For a 22 to hit.
Nope.
Clang.
Ooh. As it stares at you. And even now, Zormir, describe what your face looks like while in your armor. Have you got a full plated mask, or?
Yeah, it basically forms to my actual cow muzzle, and basically has sort of holes at the front for sort of breathing, but it's basically you can just see my eyes through it. Well, crystal covered as eyes. Basically, it's full cover.
As you glance into the mirror and you see this Doppel-Zormir standing next to you, its entire face mask is also twisted. The metal itself is twisted into this grinning smile, and you can feel the essence of evil in its eyes. As let's go ahead and... Oh, you know what? This doesn't quite work because I would need to duplicate. Let's go ahead and duplicate you down here for the effect. But that is its turn as we move on to Alvina.
Well, Alvina has the, well, we need to get out. I was told, get out of the room and something will happen. So she's just going to leave the room and possibly kick the point out of the way on the way past. And she's basically going to just run out because she can get to about, like, anywhere around here-ish. but she's going to stick by the door, basically. Yeah. Told to get out because the ghost thing's in there, so... Hi!
You come face to face, or at least with a good, like, 15, 20-foot distance between the two of you, as she is still in the mid-corridor, with this very stern, dark elf, elder, well, not quite elder, but clearly 30s, 40s, you know, a well-professioned individual.
Yeah. Howdy.
She nods at you with a very subtle smile on her lips.
There's a bit of a honestly quite friendly smile back. Galvin actually quite likes this one.
Alvina, is that your turn?
How did Alvina get past the difficult terrain?
She has more than enough movement.
And you're on the difficult terrain now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it cuts your movement, but doesn't stop you.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that she had so much movement.
Alvina's got 45-foot speed.
Okay.
She's very fast. She's a speed-built barbarian.
But Alvina, is that your turn?
Yeah. She's got she's just basically leaning up against her impromptu barricade, essentially, because it's like, get out of the room. All right.
As at the end of your turn, the unnamed guard captain is going to ever so subtly lean their tuning fork-styled staff forward and use a legendary action to cast Suggestion.
Ooh.
No.
As,
it's a charm, isn't it?
It is a charm, so you will have advantage. However, she is going to upcast it to target both the point and Alvina. Or at least her effectively twinning it.
Yep.
As Alvina and the point, I need you both to make me a wisdom saving throw.
You got it.
Against the charm effect if you have advantage.
Thanks. So.
Actually, Lou would like to counterspell that.
I can't see it.
Well,
you are not in direct line of sight of her.
Yep.
I
mean,
actually, he might be.
I would say the corridor is too long to really sight in. I like to do doorways as you need to be like numb to see through to the other one.
That
doesn't allow you to see better.
There's a wall in the way.
There's a wall.
Yeah.
Well, technically, there's not a wall in the way because that's password there.
No, that's
right. It's still like an entryway that I like to. You have to be like within 5-10 feet to see through it effectively.
Yeah, there's an edge here and an edge here, and it's kind of finicky.
Yeah, because
also the point made it small. Damn it!
Because it adds extra mechanics flavor. Positioning actually matters for this sort of stuff, and magic fights are so much cooler in confined spaces because of line of sight.
Mm-hmm. Love them.
I don't
know. But it is a DC. I don't want to keep the base DC. I don't want to keep the base DC. Yeah, they're high enough level for that. It's a DC 18.
Yeah.
So Alvina succeeds, but the point, your head is inundated with her words as she says, "Now weren't you here to fight some form of spectral ghost? Maybe you should return to the room and fight it." As the heroic adventurers that you are.
Okay.
Alvina's just smirking, going, "It was a nice try."
Am I allowed to get up to do that?
You can do whatever. Nice. You are charmed. You fully believe that you should do this. You should act in the best role play that you believe the point would do of returning to help their allies, which is a very, very point thing to do.
The point would literally ask the guard captain, "Can I get up to go and help?"
Yeah, diplomacy.
She doesn't say anything. She just nods.
Okay, I'm taking that as a guess. On my turn, I'll be standing.
Okay, it is your turn. You are currently back in the Prime Realm. If Gwent doesn't lose concentration again, you might get a stay.
Oh, but I'm just can Alvina basically do a check to see if she can like identify anything about this captain lady else?
You can do an insight if you'd like to know about her personality-wise, or you can do perception if you want to see what she's got on her person.
Perception to see what she's got on her person.
She's Job's body.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Yeah, and fine detail at close range because eagle
likes to hurt people.
Nope, never mind. Don't worry about it. She's wearing armor with a stick. Got it.
Looks great though. Looks great.
I like her.
She's clearly a bard because she has a big tuning fork.
She just tried to charm me. It could genuinely be anything. She's a spellcaster, so I'll make it get out.
Yeah, but from what you can glean from that, it's like, she's a bard. She's got a tuning fork, so it makes sense to Elvina.
Might be a sorcerer.
Also, fuck you. There's a rope trip casted here, so if you want to run in another dimension.
yeah, another dimension.
The fuck does that? How the hell does that actually work? I'm just not.
Go up the rope and you.
No, I was meaning how can what happens if someone banished into a dimension goes into a different dimension that wasn't the dimension they came from originally?
The spell
they get very confused.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you's had enough with dimensional bullshit at this point.
Like, nope, no more dimensions.
And is gonna action dash through the pass wall and out to here.
It is difficult terrain around this. You might be fine.
I can ignore difficult terrain.
Hell yes!
Yeah. See, I'm good to my party.
Yeah. Some of us are too fast to care. Some of us ignore difficult terrain. It works.
But fuck you, is that
someone
your turn?
who knows their party?
That's gonna. Hang on. Let me just double check. Make sure I've got a healing word because I need more healing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you can do that with the dice and stuff. The point. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
I fuck you the bacon that I had in my hand this entire time.
I would like bacon, I promised you.
Gonna use that to scarf it down.
Yeah. It's like you're gonna live through at least this.
He's like, any more? I'm fucking starving.
Stand up, run in here. Minor illusion up. An image of my celestial egg. And yell in celestial at Mirazormir. Hey, ugly! I've got your last child right here.
The creature stops and turns towards you with a grin as it begins to morph once more. Once more into not Doppelvina. That's the wrong thing I'm trying to copy. Into the point.
Double point.
Point 2.
As it too has a duplicate egg in its hand as it looks down at it. And then looks back up at you, and in celestial, in that twisting, high-pitched voice. The last child.
So he's after your egg?
Thing has a weird voice.
Yes, and
give child back.
Good, it is this.
Master demands it. Master wants it.
What's it saying?
I will drop
Never mind
and say, okay, get your master to speak to us directly, and we will give them the egg.
I want to speak to your master.
I want to speak to your manager.
Everyone else.
Master does not negotiate. Give egg or die.
Well, I've thrown that away to a pocket dimension that you can never find, so I guess it's die then.
Die!
Ding ding, right answer.
Yeah.
Sacrificing myself.
The point, what would you like to do? You've done a little illusion, would you like to do anything else?
The only other thing I can do is order point bot. But also point bot can't hit over there. Actually, can I send point bot down to the pass wall to take my place lying face down?
Bro, this is a stand-in point.
Yeah.
This is his stunt double.
Body double.
Okay. Apart from that, I'm going to just keep trying to keep this thing's attention.
Well, you've certainly pissed it off.
That's fair. You do so. As at the after your turn, it is now Doppelpoint's turn as it too shifts into your initiative. It's almost like after images. Let's have a look here. As it begins to raise its bardic instrument towards you.
I'm just gonna hit him with a loop.
What would Merida be? Merida. There we go.
Ellen. Just Ellen.
Sure.
Spell Merida backwards
What
and
did I
pronounce
use
it.
last time?
Adirem.
Who knows? It's gone to range now. So it's just gonna upcast. Do you have any 4th level spell slots left?
Yes.
Then it's gonna cast Shatter at 4th level.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think you guys don't want Alvina in the room because that means it can rage.
As I feel like it can get everyone that little. You know, it'll leave Zormir out, but it'll go for Gwent, Lou, and the point. I feel like I can get you guys in that little radius there.
Oh no, Gwent! Pass this damn save, Gwent.
Because I need a Constitution saving throw from Gwent, Lou, and the point. And I guess Point Bot, but pure Point Bot's just been having the worst day.
I think Point Bot's going to die even from half damage, so...
I will spend a destiny to try and get better than an 11.
Wait, it's
This
that.
is it.
Do you want to save it?
Hang on. I'm going to cast Careful Spell.
That doesn't work.
No,
it doesn't work. Careful, we've already...
for other people.
Gwen, I was going to wonder, do you want to...
You cast one sorcery point to allow up to 5 creatures to automatically succeed on the saving throw of a spell you cast.
You cast this.
You cast.
You still keep on trying to use that one.
You cast, Lou.
Yeah.
You.
Gwen, by the way, are you sure you want to use the destiny on that one, or do you want to use the destiny on the saving throw to fuck you from transporting to another dimension afterwards? Because you're going to be making the save either way.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
That's what I just thought. Before you just use destiny now.
Yes. Yeah, I will take this.
Yeah.
No.
They'll maybe all for it, but...
As Lou, I also need a Constitution saving throw from yourself. For those who succeed, you take half damage off 11 thunder damage. For those who fail, you take 23.
Do anything else? But...
You're not within range for me, actually.
14.
Unfortunately, you fail and take 23 thunder damage.
Concentration, Gwent, come on, you got this.
And for those concentrating on a spell, like Banishment,
19.
You need to make a DC 11.
11.
Yeah, 11. You succeed on the DC 11. Congratulations. You is not banished to another realm.
Again, yeah, Gwent, get the hell out of that room next turn.
As that is going to be Doppel Point's turn, because it used his action to cast a spell. Lou Grimm, it is now your turn. What would you like to do?
If the point agrees, I will Dimension Door with them. But if the point doesn't agree, fair enough. I'll just Dimension Door myself.
Where to?
You
the corridor.
you don't,
Out
you
into the
don't, you
corridor,
actually, I don't think
a few
you,
feet behind all the guards.
yeah, I don't think you'd know where the dimension door's going until you're there, right? Only the caster would?
The point can ask as the door starts
Yeah,
swarming
that's
and Lou's like, come on, let's go.
Where's that going?
Like, out of here.
Doesn't matter where
And
else.
I will push Lou through the door
Kick him through.
and stay here.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
save yourself.
Lou is very confused.
I'm still being suggested.
That or
Yeah, that's
Graham.
why, like, he's charmed.
Gwent's
Or
up
you
the
can
rope,
grab.
so
No, Gwent's
yeah.
over where they are. The rope is over by me.
Yeah, Gwent is about to sprint out of the room.
okay.
Yeah, well, I
yeah,
need to take Gwent instead.
If Gwent agrees, then yes, I'll take Gwent with me.
I'm going for the rope.
Oh, you'll go for
You know why? Because this way, guards. In here, bad
Demon.
things. Rope trick, free space. It is the other exit I've been praying for.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, Lou, nobody wants to come with you on your vacation. Weirdly
I'm
enough.
trying to be nice.
All right. But put
500
yourself wherever you'd like to be. Just put yourself in a dark area if you'd like to be off the map.
Bye! Bwamp!
You could be outside the tower for all I care.
You could literally just leave.
I can go 1,000 feet.
No, it's only 500.
You can't.
Yeah, this damage spell only spell sniper.
Yeah, only if you're casting. You'd have to get the double sorcerer stuff to double it rather than your feet.
It's like distance spell.
But look, for all intents and purposes, you're off the map. You place yourself in the corridor if you'd like to come back into the map. But with that, we're going to go to the guard's turn, and more importantly, the captain's turn. Because the guards are just going to be there now until they need to fight.
Yeah, I assumed.
As the captain kind of gives an appraising, appreciative look of Alvina and the fact that she managed to outdo her charm. Quite the perception you have not to be so easily tricked. Strong character.
Yeah. It was a damn good. It was a damn good try. Point's not got a weak will either, and you got him.
You
So.
just hear a yell from in the room. Hey!
I said you've got a weak will. You'll be fine.
I suppose it's to be expected with elf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Nice to meet a fellow.
Yeah, likewise.
Let's see. Double check someone here. Is it the same? I guess so. It's not as fun though. Ooh, or.
I'm half expecting a lightning bolt. I'm not gonna lie.
I suppose I'll have to find a way that doesn't require charm. Doesn't require charm. I was trying to think of the name there.
Yeah.
That doesn't require charm to continue this, well, small entertainment for the day. As she begins swirling her staff in her hands in a clockwork motion as arcane particles fill the air. As 6 circles of arcane magic light up above the staff. Unfortunately, Lugrim is nowhere to be seen to counterspell.
Could you please not? Like, I'm the one that everyone keeps saying is the dangerous, hot-headed one. And I'm the one just quite calmly sitting out here, just making sure that you're not too concerned.
I made up for people.
I suppose it's only right we introduce each other.
That is actually very true. Apologies.
Vanessa Steelhand.
Vin Alano. Does she actually have a metal hand, by the way?
Not that you can see.
Okay.
She is not wearing gloves. She appears to have 2 normal hands. If one of them is steel, it's a very good replica.
Yeah. I was just wondering if it's like family name or moniker, because that'd be awesome.
As fuck you and Alvina, make me wisdom saving throws not against charm.
Okay.
Wisdom saves.
Give me a second. I've said I've got.
I'll take a dirty 20.
I'm just checking if I've got anything else which gives me anything for this. Yeah, I don't think I do. Okay. It's not against sleep either, is it?
Nope.
Cool.
No, as a fellow elf, she is
There we go.
The tricks. As fuck you feel a very familiar tug at your person of something trying to displace you. You push against it. You've become too practiced at this feeling. Alvina, however, you suddenly find yourself popped from reality and scattered back into the room.
I've got scattered.
As fuck you see Vanessa give herself a small chuckle of delight at Alvina's vanishment.
You just hear her from the other room.
She'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
Or in a few seconds.
She'll be back in a few seconds.
Vanessa gives you a glance over, curiously staring you up and down. It's been a boring day. I have spell slots to spare.
I still very much like this one.
As it is now Doppel Alvina's turn, who would have vanished on this turn had Alvina not been in the room.
Oh, Doppel Alvina's back.
damn
Okay.
But because it leaves after images in the initiative order. If you're not in the room when the initiative comes up, the initiative vanishes forever.
Ah, okay.
If you're in the room when the initiative comes up, then it returns as the image of the point switches into that of Alvina as it goes to swing at Alvina's space. It's a good thing I got a little Alvina thing over here.
I've just actually had a thought. Do I still have one? Oh, the temptation.
As suddenly you see the reflection of a very familiar crystal sword.
I do have one.
As it comes slamming down. Now remind me the range of Singularity Slash.
Okay, that's
5 foot.
It is.
I think it's 5 foot.
Yeah, it's give me a moment to get the rules for Singularity Slash up. Singularity Slash is a 90-foot cone. So that is going right through that wall.
Gwen, have you moved from your position yet? In that perfect angled cone?
Because my turn's next. No, I haven't.
Wait, is she not attacking at me?
Yes, but
I'm there behind.
I know, but at that angle, I don't think she's getting me. Oh, she's doing it through the wall. Okay.
Yep.
If it's that, it'd probably get the point rather than.
It's a full cone, so it's hitting everything. That half of the room is gone. It might hit you. Actually, fuck you, because it goes through walls.
No, I'll just keep it in
okay.
Keep with the flavor of none of the mirror Ainsmeister stuff goes outside the reflection zone.
Okay, I need to look at an item now. Give me a moment.
Very well. The gravitational force is a 90-foot cone. Each creature in that area must make a DC 20 strength save. On a failed save, you take 10d8 force damage, which I've rolled 47 force damage here. Your speed becomes 0 until the end of your next turn. On a success, you take half, and your speed isn't reduced. So, Alvina, doing anything interesting?
I need to find out. Basically, I can't remember the things, and I'm struggling to find it. The blue feathers that teleport me when I take things. Is that only on attacks, or is that on saving throws? I cannot remember, and I can't find it in the rules. But the Arclight feathers. I know I have one.
Arclight feather is on an attack or targeted by magic missile spell.
Targeted by magic missile. Yeah, I can't use it then.
Yeah, it has the same activation requirements as the shield.
Cool. So yeah, I don't them.
Then I'm going to need a strength save from the point, Gwent, and Alvina. As unfortunately for
25
for Vanessa.
This is half damage on success, isn't it?
Well,
it unfortunately is half damage on success, yes.
Hey Gwen, that one might be one worth rolling, because that is a DC like 25.
Yep. Checks out.
It's a 23.
No, it was 23. Come on, Gwen.
Yeah, well, Gwen's not going to get it, even if a nat 20.
I rolled it and I'm down.
Yeah, I'm down even with half damage.
As with 47 damage, Gwent and the point take their final slumber into the dreamscape. As Fukyu, you're immediately teleported back to before you popped away. And you see Alvina in the room with you, the twisting, grinning Alvina, the Ainsmers. Give me the last child.
Oh, fuck.
Kiris demands it!
Who the fuck is Kiris?
So this is... that. Not gonna lie, that was the exact reason why I was staying out of the room. That right there is why I went, no chance of a hell of I letting that.
If it wasn't for the multi-dynamic confrontation that this has turned out to be. Honestly, I could not have planned this. As nearly well as this is going. There was elements ready, but the fact that you've managed to perfectly bring all the elements together into this nexus point for combat. Oh, this is my finest combat yet.
This is a good one.
We thought
Chris,
Junior was the big
we aim
baddie
to
guy.
please.
It's this cop.
Why is
But,
Gwent actually X'd out?
Oh, because just to remind myself that I'm dead and it's Alvina's fault.
I didn't do it!
Quite
Dead
fully
yet.
dead yet. You're just dying.
I don't blame
yeah.
Alvina. I blame
Couple Alvina.
Johan.
There's double Alvina.
Maybe just put one diagonal line through them.
No,
you can't.
it's more fun.
The icon just puts the full cross on you.
Gwen,
Yeah.
it's your turn. Roll death saving throw.
Oh, a 16.
16.
That's a save, baby.
Is a save. You're not quite dead yet. There are still 3 reflections up, so I can't
Shallow
get
breathing, though.
But Zormir, it is your turn. What would you like to do? The situation's getting real hairy right now.
As the thing reaction, just gonna point the thing at it again. Take a charge from the damn thing. As
You do. You get the second charge.
Fuck.
But at this rate, your party might not actually survive long enough to get that third charge. Who knew surviving 3 rounds was as tough as it would be when it has the full arsenal of the party?
I think everybody knew that.
Because I don't have enough movement to get to the horse and get them up.
Well, I mean, you could dash, but it'd be next round before you could do anything.
Yeah.
You guys should stop
Pointless.
giving Malvina all the good weapons.
You mean the good weapon? Not the 2 now.
You're up to
Just about
7.
the second one.
You're up to 7.
Honestly, I'm kind of happy now that I don't have it attuned. Not gonna lie, there's a second mega attack on it.
You're up to 7.
It's like, well, damn, that was lucky.
I mean, Alvina is our main melee fighter, so
It's also actually that's the fair.
I'll be the Zormir, yeah.
But Zormir doesn't use weapons; he's got his own building.
Don't you worry, guys. I'm going to be deliberately not doing melee enemies from now on until I've balanced the rest of the weapons in the group.
It's appreciated. Not gonna lie, it's appreciated.
The time I accidentally had 2. Well, to be fair, I never expected you to actually defeat the Amethyst Knight so quickly.
It's also fair. The 2 weapons I've got are from 2 bosses that we've beaten by random chance.
All future bosses going to be magic users from now on.
No, that was a magic user, sort of.
Yeah. When we get that tuning stuff.
But hey, if you guys want to try and take down Vanessa, you're more than welcome to try. Just you will have the entire settlement against you.
Yeah, not with the current stuff we've got.
Zormir.
I've
Is that your turn?
shifted. Just adding my. Yeah, that's me done. I'm just. But I will shout to the guard. Well, if you want us all dead, they're going to be very soon. Unless you get in here and help.
But you're doing such a fantastic job.
Well, within 1 turn, this thing's coming through, whether you like it or not, and I'm leaving it bloody here if I die.
Oh no, whatever will I do?
Get in here and fight it!
Oh no, whatever will I do?
Exactly.
You've got a hype man in yourself. This is impressive.
No,
But to return to the Doppel party member. This time Doppel Zormir, for Zormir is still in the room.
Yeah. I
The
can get out.
creature begins walking towards Zormir's reflection in the mirror, completely disregarding, ignoring Fukyu as it always seems to do. And in its rage, as it's winding up its punch, "You curious demands the last child. Give me the last child."
It's gonna fucking coup de grace.
As it punches you in the face for a 16 to hit.
Yes.
As it glances off your armor, it goes in for an 11 to hit. In its
Yes.
rage, it seems to be losing its form as your hands begin twisting and warping, unable to hit you. It seems the more rabid this creature gets, the harder it is to focus in on your visions. Visions?
This is
Visage.
Oh,
Yeah.
whatever that is.
Visage.
But that is the creature's turn. Alvina, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Gwen, you are a lucky bastard, because I can exactly get to you, grab you, and get there.
I was literally about to say, fuck you, turns around into the mirror again and says, grab the horse and run.
Yep, that's what Alvina's plan was. He's basically grabbing Gwen and jumping out of the room without dashing. I don't think I... Do you have any healing potions on you, Gwen? Because Alvina's not allowed them anymore.
Oh, actually, yeah, I probably do. Hang on.
It's like, if we've got any, I imagine you've got them.
Did you have to dash to get him out?
No.
Get them out?
No. Okay. Barely. I can get to there. Basically, Gwen is on the same spot as me. I just want to acknowledge that we're both here, basically.
I have a potion of healing and a scroll of healing word with still 60 charges on it.
I don't think I can cast Scroll of Healing Word. Can I? Or I have to make a check?
In Alterra rules, because this is where we differ from the
standard
standard D&D rules. I allow it, but if you aren't a spellcaster who knows it, you have to make a check to cast it. It is 10 plus the spell's level.
So you need to make an 11 intelligence check.
Yeah, because I just like the e-commerce of having nobles. The whole point of spell scrolls is that nobles want them, which is what justifies paying for them.
Yeah.
So you can attempt to cast it, but there's a risk, whereas a spellcaster can defaultly cast spell scrolls.
I mean, that should be the default as well, because that's the point. Should be the point of spell scrolls is that non-casters should be.
You would think, but it's not. Only casters can use spell scrolls.
Yeah.
It'd be. It still works. It would. It would be. Would it be intelligence?
Yeah.
It is intelligence. Yes. So it's intelligence DC 11.
Yeah, definitely not doing that. I'm drawing a healing potion down your neck, Gwen.
You do that.
Gwen, you're alive.
Vanessa is just kind of twirling her staff, looking at you. Now, what are we gonna do with the two of you? Seems here your allies in quite the perilous situation. Be a real shame if you were to disobey the law and have to get thrown back in jail.
This is normal.
You gonna play nice now?
I was
Maybe
playing
I'll even
nice.
drop the chart. We both know you weren't playing nice.
That is nice for me.
Exactly. Someone needs to beat some manners into you. Damn children.
Hey. I'm aware of that.
I'll give you some time to think about it, but I have a perfectly good jail cell behind you. You disobey, I'm more than happy to send you back in.
I'm just ignoring her at this point and having Gwen up.
No, thank you. It's bad in there.
You okay there,
I died.
Fuck you, it is your turn. What would you like to do? You are now with Doppel Zormir.
So, when Fuck You was attacking Doppel before, it was getting quite damaged. Is it still looking as damaged, or is it looks like it's healed up some?
Looks like it's healed up some.
Okay.
You're gonna find it hard to hit double.
Depends on if it's keeping your AC or if it's got its own AC.
If it keeps your 27 or so AC.
From your past experience, it seemed to have its own DC.
Okay.
Okay. So in that case, Fuck You is gonna, knowing that it's not good, usually doesn't attack him. He's gonna run up to it and attack it with his rapier.
Right, go for it.
For a 24 to hit.
It hits.
And I'm gonna chuck in some psychic blades on that as well. Psychic blades, where's that gone? Where's my psychic blades gone? Oh, there.
Somebody's pinched them.
Someone stole your magic blade.
Not good roll. 7.
That's about as low as you could have physically gotten.
Yeah.
Not about as low. It is.
No, it's not quite.
No, out of 5, I've got 3 1s and 2 2s.
Yeah, it could have been lower. It could have been a 5.
But it takes the full damage.
Cool.
Is that your turn?
Double check my bonus actions. See if there's anything else I can do. Do I have? I do. I've got a dagger. I'm gonna. Oh wait, no. Rapier's not a light weapon.
Yeah,
so I can't-
you need the Alvina's feet to be able to do it, even if one is light and the other isn't.
Yeah, it's dual wielding feet. In that case, yeah, there's not much else I can do.
Nice. Then we go on to the Point's turn. You Point, you're back up.
Get out.
The Point's unconscious.
Sorry, I was muted. Am I
No, they
still
got
on
healed by
that?
Zormir last round.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I don't think they're charmed anymore. I think it wears off when you're incapacitated.
Oh yeah, you've successfully fulfilled the criteria of the spell. You are no longer. It was just to go in, because she just enjoys putting you back in. That's the gimmick of this combat.
Okay. Yeah, let's get out. I will. Yeah, dash out past Alvina. I am out.
I'm going to move these guards a
fuck
little
you,
bit
and,
forward to form a semi-blockade from last round, because I think it's more aesthetic.
We'll come back in to let you out soon. Fuck you.
Okay.
But with that, the Point, is that your turn?
Stay outside, because it'll disappear.
Actually, Christian, that tuning fork staff. What's it made out of?
Ooh.
I assume metal if it's a tuning fork looking thing.
It appears to be made out of a greenish alloy that you do not recognize at quick glance. Do you have Smith proficiency?
I think I do.
I think you do for Merida, right? Well, maybe Tinkers.
Yeah.
I think the actual question was, is it metal?
Lots of tools, but not smiths. Tinkers, woodcarvers, jewelers, but not.
Then it appears to be a greenish metal, but you can't quite be sure due to your lack of knowledge and specialization in the area. It's not a common metal. You don't know what it looks like or seen it. But what's your intelligence score?
18.
18.
Educated guess then.
Not an educated guess, but you have seen the metal before with that high in intelligence. You do remember. You defaultly pass that one.
It's not mythical.
It's made out of the same material as the hilt of the dragon fang.
Oh.
Which
on Alvina's
we
belt.
all know about.
Work on that before.
You're aware of it with such an intelligence, and I believe Zormir probably spent some time with it, given that it is the alien alloy or the unknown alloy. So I guess the question is if you did enough experimentation to know its properties. So here's the description for those who need a reminder. The hilt of the sword is composed of an unknown synthetic material, dark green in color, with subtle rises and bumps that allow for a more comfortable grip.
Oh shit, Alvina's seen this material actually before. In more than just that. She's seen it in a dream as well.
Okay.
You have, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to...
Oh, maybe it was about this moment. It was a premonition.
I don't know, they're not wearing Halo armor.
I'm going to ready an action to heat metal on that if she attempts to cast anything else to dust.
Fair enough. You can do so. It would now be Double Point's turn, but since the Point is no longer in the room, Double Point's after image fades from existence. And we move on to Lou Grimm's turn. Loom, have we decided where you've ended up? Are you outside the tower? Are you in the tower?
Are you right here, right next to us, so you can counterspell anything she tries?
Look for the betrayer.
Oh yeah, go and kill Norman. Go and just shank Norman.
If Norman has get help at this point.
Then he's missed the captain of the guard.
I would have been outside on my way to find Grinsilly to try and explain what's happened.
Hey, the guards are attacking us.
Fair enough, you can do so.
We tried explaining why we're there, but they didn't want to know.
Roll me we'll say a d4 plus 1 to see how long it takes you to get this.
Please.
3.
It will take you 3 rounds to get there and inform her of what's happening. Because you are going, like, across the entire town.
God damn it.
Fair enough. It's fair enough.
But it is
I've only
now.
got 30 feet of movement.
Quite frankly, 3 rounds very generous.
Yeah, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. Fair enough.
I was like, damn.
It is now the guard's turn, and Vanessa is grinning to herself. Still quite composed, still standing there firmly. She begins to just like the staff is almost a glass of wine in her hands, begin rotating it around her palm. So now, have we learned our lesson, children? Are we going to obey authority, or should I send you to your rooms again?
I was already obeying repeatedly.
Same here.
But alas, one disobedient child means punishment for them all.
I glare at Arvina.
Hey, I did nothing.
They're looking at me.
I will obey for now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I did nothing. Blame Zomir on this one.
He glances directly at Alvina. Are you going to behave? Or will your friends suffer the punishment of your disobedience?
Hey, I am behaving.
Then put down your weapons.
I'm not
Get on the floor.
I'm also
hands
on the floor.
behind your head.
I'm behind Gwent's head. Does that count? Because I've just fed him a healing potion.
I feel like you're not getting the essence of the lesson, though.
Alvina, put your bloody weapons on the floor.
They're on anywhere. Also, Zomir, you're not allowed to talk in this situation.
I can hear from here.
That's what I'm saying. You're not allowed to. I shout it back at you. I didn't say you were incapable.
Fuck you is only hearing one side of this conversation.
Yep.
He's only hearing what Zormir's saying. And he's just going to shout at Zormir to get the fuck out of this room.
One more turn and I'll leave.
Either use your rope trick or get the fuck out.
Yeah, use
And
the rope trick.
Ask them to get me out too.
So what will it be, Alvina Avenor? Are you going to be a friend of the Shadow Cove's guards? Or our enemy?
Honestly, I quite like you. So I'm willing to be your friend. Is it fair?
I thought you were going to ask, does it come with dental?
No. Alvina takes very good care of her teeth, thank you very much.
Because I can really do some good dental.
Neil.
I feel like you, maybe there's some work to be done, but I think you've made a great step in civilizing you, Alvina.
Nah. She has like, nah.
Who knows? Maybe I'll invite you round for tea one day. We get quite the sparring match in at tea.
There's a big grin on his face at that one.
Sparring, you see.
After all, power without control is pointless. You need to learn when to apply yourself.
I like you.
I'm just laughing at the cat in the background.
Bro, shut up!
I know, right? Rude's voicing complaints.
Guards dismissed. I'll take it from here.
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Are you sure?
I have
yes, I think our guests have learned to behave themselves. And don't you have paperwork to file? Go on, get out of here. Yes, ma'am. The DM has too much fun with sites. Go on, you guys all get lost. Go on, guards. Go do paperwork.
I'm back.
All right. With that, we go to Doppelganger Viva's turn, and Doppelvina vanishes in the afterwards. Gwen, it is your turn. We pretty much only have Zormir to worry about. For Doppel Zormir.
Do you mind if I stand up and rescue the goblin?
Heal your damn self. And the point.
No. I'm asking to say fuck you first.
Yeah, Zomir, stay out of this conversation.
So,
Alvin shouts back to you.
Madam Chief Guard Head
Captain.
Sir Lady, please, can I save the goblin?
She nods with a smile on her face.
Thank you. I'm going to stand to here. God damn it, this better work because I don't have this many spells left.
Yeah,
Why don't you just ask them to turn it off?
Oh,
I don't know if they can.
You broke the mirror. It would require an entire team to replace every broken glass to get it to work properly.
Fair.
Well, the sooner
I
they
am
get there.
very good at fixing things. You give me like an hour.
Okay, right.
You want to
Hey,
stay
if
in
you
that
want to
room
spend
for
an
an
hour of that thing in there.
We both say the
geez,
same thing.
Why did that 5th level? No, it's only 4th level. I did not upcast it.
Upcast banishment.
And like, yeah, I'm just gonna come back out.
Run!
And
Fuck you.
yeah, and unfortunately, just the Avina and the point and myself, everybody gets 22 temp hit points.
Hey, I'll take it.
And a D8.
Thank you.
Is that your turn?
I'm gonna lie back on the floor and say, "Cheers."
I got you, buddy.
At the end of your turn, since I have the free spaces now, the Einsmerse is going to mirror reflection as a mirror shift. Yeah, mirror shift. God, so many new words today. And we're gonna bring back an old favorite, Doppel fuck you.
The Doppelin.
Like, hi, me.
Since I don't imagine this going on for another round, I'm not going to bother adding it to the initiative. Double fuck you. Actually, fuck you. Do you have any 5th level spell slots left?
Let's have a look. I don't believe so. I think I've only got. So I've got 2 first, 2 second, 2 third, and that's it.
So
That's fair.
you got a couple of level
Then-
5 slots there.
Ooh, what happens if I upcast this?
I mean, all my level 5s
Okay.
are spell slots are taken.
That's
but
fine.
yeah,
That's,
the other levels
I'm gonna
together.
cast a
Yeah, 2
3rd level
fives.
spell,
Hold person.
and ooh, I can target 2, and there's exactly 2 people left in the room. I'm gonna gonna drag this out as long as you 2 are in danger. I'm gonna need both Fukyu and Zormir to make me a wisdom saving throw against hold person.
Oh,
I'm gonna destiny mine.
If you have them, you might as well use them because we're about to hit 9.
Yep.
there you
21.
go. Zarmir,
I have no
nice
destiny.
knowing
I
you.
burned it on the.
That's what I'm saying. Zarmir, it was nice knowing you.
It was nice knowing you. But that is Double Fukyu's turn to cast a spell. Zormir, it is your turn before Doppel Zormir returns.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, by the way. I think Zormir might actually be able to just wait long enough.
At the end of your turn, go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'm guessing the thing doesn't tick up.
You can't
Um,
interact with it.
Nope. I was gonna make you have to do an object interaction each time to do it, but technically also doesn't have to be you. It's just once per round. So, in theory, Fukyu can grab it on the way out and like thingy it on the way
Just
out.
push the button as he runs back.
But it is now Doppel Zormir's turn, and Doppel Zormir is learning. After all, Zormir has such intelligence, and it's beginning to calm down now. It begins to take on a more solid form. And Zormir knows that Zormir has incredible armor. But you know who doesn't have incredible armor?
Fuck you.
A certain immortal goblin.
I was actually wondering if the
With the
doppelgangers could.
emphasis on the immortal.
I was wondering if the doppelgangers could attack other people with this. I was curious, so glad to having that confirmed.
It just
Are
prefers
you
to
happy
stick
now?
to its motif. As it's going to come in for a 25 to hit Fukyu.
Silvery bars.
Well. A 24.
At least it was worse. At least it was worse.
Or 37. And do you have any resistances where it matters?
For
Any of them.
no.
Yeah, it is. You
For
resistant to any.
radiant, necrotic, psychic, and force.
Yeah.
Then it's going to come in with its second hit. You take 37 damage of some variety that I can't thingy.
Psychic
for a 25.
Dead.
Yeah.
28 damage of some variety.
And down.
Luckily for you, you're not the one concentrating on banishment.
Yep. That's why we got Gwent out of the room.
Ask.
Alvina, it is your turn, and your allies have not shown back up yet. Zormir and Fukyu are still in there. What would you like to do?
One moment.
There's no guarantee this thing won't stop punching Fukyu while they're down.
Oh, that's why. So I am going to glance through the hole, go. Take my rope. Try and lasso fuck you. And just pull him out the fucking room. Because I'm not walking back in there because it doesn't... Because I'm not convinced that it won't just use another gravity smash. Because my sword hasn't run out of them. Theirs has. Yeah. So they might just be able to keep doing it. So Zormir, you're on your own. I'm going to try and lasso fuck you. And I can reach him from there with it. If I can land the shot.
Nope, yep. It's going to be a difficult shot, but this is D&D, so I'm going to say a DC 20 for a sleight of hand check.
A sleight of hand, fair enough.
Because you're going to need to really aim that. Like, it's not just about hitting him.
Yeah.
It's, just hitting him, that part is easy. It's the hooking onto something secure enough to drag him out.
Sleight of hand.
That one. Rope goes round his throat.
I'll take it at that point. 9. I think he just embeds the rope in the wall briefly, and then I pull it back.
No, he just smacks him in the face.
You accidentally like whip his head because you're actually too strong, even in your throwing. That there's no delicacy to it. It just you throw it at him like a whip, and it cracks against his body. It's luckily though it doesn't do any damage, so Fukyu isn't dead. Alvina, is that your turn? Is there anything else you'd like to do? I'm fine with you making as many attempts as you have attacks, but
yeah, I will try it.
It's gonna do damage.
Oh yeah, I assumed. I'm gonna keep trying because he's either gonna die from that, or basically either it's gonna kill him, or I put him out of his misery. One of the two. 19.
Ooh.
Oh, 19
and I'll
is
flash
20.
it. I'll flash it because I'm sure they're within 30.
Can
they
you?
Are within 30.
You're a whole person. Can you reaction? Whole person.
I'm out of it.
They succeeded on the end of the turn.
Fair enough.
I dumped my arm up enough just to deflect the rope into the right position to grab him.
And somehow it works with Zormir's incredible redirection. It perfectly lashed. Fukyu, where would you like the rope to tie around you? What's your preference? Your head, your neck, your foot, your arm? How are you getting dragged out here? Because
this is a very quick crack pulling back. It's going to be happening, so not your neck, please.
That table isn't there anymore.
Yeah.
We may never know. But as Alvina is dragging Fukyu in, I'm going to say it still takes a little bit of time to drag a person. So
can I have athletics to see how fast I can move him?
Yeah, okay, give me an athletics. Wait. So we'll say there is 30 feet between the two of you. So I'm gonna say it's the DC +5 for how much feet you can drag them out.
That is fire.
Where's the rope attached to?
Jesus!
That was the question I was giving you.
Yeah.
So 18 foot. You drag them 18 foot in one bound.
Right to about 20. Just put yourself there.
But Fukyu, how would you like to be dragged? And also, give me a death saving throw as you are unconscious.
Hopefully by a limb rather than my neck.
It was it could be around your waist.
That was on that one, you know.
Foot. Whichever you think would be funniest.
Probably funniest by his foot.
That's very fair.
Being dragged over a table like.
Yeah, the
Table's not there.
Oh yeah.
Over the remains of like the crushed
that would be
metal and
funny.
stone. By the ear! That'd be very funny. That'd be very funny.
By the nose.
That's being very precise, though.
It's around it's around his middle finger.
Yeah, but that's a fail on fuck you. Death save.
The immortal goblin might not be immortal so much longer. The point is your turn. What would you like to do?
Where the fuck are you? Oh, there you are.
You can help drag out.
You can just heal him. Just healing word him as I'm dragging him out of the room.
Just in case, if you have any spells.
Look,
if you can heal, then yeah.
Look, there's a chance if I either nat 1 or nat 20 the next athletics check to bring him in, he's gonna embed in a wall. Okay.
After the whiplash.
Yeah, does a whip count as a melee attack? It has to still be within 5 feet though. I'm pretty sure.
It's got reach whip.
But while the point's doing stuff, Lou Grim, you continue your way towards
I was muted.
Towards the Union. You're 2 rounds away now.
Ali didn't realize he was muted. So what did you do?
Ali's gonna...
I yelled in, Stormy, you okay?
I'll be fine.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. And
pretty much my thought.
Just continue to stare daggers at this guard captain.
She's still just swirling her staff there, clearly aware of what she's implying.
Yeah,
and having a little bit too much fun at the corner of her lips with it. So was it the point?
I'm going to keep readying that heat metal.
Okay.
If she does try and cast anything at us, we shall drop it.
But Gwen, it is your turn before Doppelfuck you. What would you like to do?
Throw in a healing word for normal fuck you.
Very well. It is now Doppelfuck you. And...
You're conscious and prone, fuck you.
See, what's Doppelfuck? I'm just going to use the Zorn.
Tied up.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, tied up.
Being towed.
Is it the worst way
to tie me
woken
here?
up, though?
No! No! Curious demands the last child!
Gotta be honest, I don't think it's the worst fuck you's woken up in this campaign.
Hey! Stay where you are! The god demands sacrifice.
Hmm?
Do you take check?
I think I'm the only one who understands it other than Point right now. Because it's speaking Celestial.
As it's going to be as Doppelfuck you, it's going to attempt casting Hold Person one more time because it was so effective last time. On both targets. Go ahead and give me another wisdom saving throw, you two.
Okay.
As somehow we've developed into the challenge of can we get 2 people out of a room? The answer so far is no.
Why is Omir can't pack only nat 1s against Hold Person? We finally found his freaking weakness.
Fuck you. Found this one.
Honestly, fuck, it doesn't matter for you, fuck you. You can get thrown out of the room either way.
Yeah, but it just means it's going to take longer.
Yeah.
That just means he can't walk out because I'm going before him anyway.
As Zormir, unfortunately, give me a wisdom save at the end of your turn as you're once more held by the powers of Fuck you.
Fuck you compels you.
As it is now time for Doppel Zormir. And Doppel Zormir can see the rope. After all, it's reflected in the mirror, right?
Yeah.
It's going to run over to the rope. And I feel like Zormir has some form of weapon on them, right? They don't have like a dagger on you.
They don't.
You have a hand axe here.
I have an axe, damn it, Zormir! Why do you have to have sharp implements?
Yep.
And in a very fluid motion from, like, I guess, out the side of your compartment.
Oh no, it wasn't me that got the. It wasn't me that got the
because he doesn't use it.
No, it wasn't me that got the magic rope, was it? Someone else got the magic rope.
I got the rope of mending from Fade.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's only
Yeah, I thought
reflected of when it was created. So, you know, I'll still has to make the attack against rope. Could get a 1. Not going to be a 1. So that rope. That
Definitely
rope is
not
dead.
the one.
Yeah, that rope is gone.
I just bought this rope.
That rope is gone. And how cruel is
Wait a minute.
are you? I feel like you can grapple your reflection. I'm going to grapple Fuck you. So let's have a look here. We've got a nice little athletics check we have going on here. Fuck you. Oh, can you beat a 9? Either acrobatics or athletics, your choice. Oh, well, you're doing that because I'm pretty sure you might actually just auto succeed. Alvina, it's your turn. Your rope's been cut.
Luckily, it's 50 foot of rope, so I'm just going to lasso fuck you again.
This time I'll say it's a DC 15. It's much easier. They're much closer now. But still a bit of a challenge to lasso something.
Yeah. Actually, wait a minute.
You could probably walk in, grab them, and walk
Hey,
out.
yeah, I'm just going to do that. Dupe, grab, dupe, out. I can get him out.
My sound just cut out then. I think we might have had sound drop out on the stream as well. What happened?
I just walked into the room, grabbed you, and walked back out.
Okay.
Rather than lassoing you again.
We just could assumed you auto won that check with a 9.
Yeah.
If he didn't, I did.
But is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything. I could, but I throw something. Can I throw something over my shoulder at Zormir that activates the button on the freaking bring the ghost into reality switch?
No, you're not that good. But however, as Fukyu leaves the room and only one person remains in it, the Einsmerse vanishes from reality.
Okay.
As that's where we're going to end the combat. Ooh. And as Vanessa gives herself a little chuckle, turns and begins walking away, we're also going to end today's session of Hunt of the Einsmerse Part 2. What is proving to be quite a difficult encounter.
Right, so fuck you. First rule. I think you're not allowed to break into police stations anymore.
I mean, I just walked in. I didn't break in.
And Gwent is able to fulfill the banishments for 1 minute, and Fukyu returns permanently.
Thank fuck.
Yay.
You cost me so many spells.
Is there still 3 charges in this thing? I wonder.
Party can now decide if they want to go sleep before hunting a ghost again.
Yes.
I didn't do anything. It was them lot.
I am almost bloodied.
Yeah, I'd say I'm bloodied. Well, not bloodied yet.
I am almost. I am 4 hit points off of bloodied.
I'm very bloodied.
I'm at 64 of 120.
I'm 30 of 102 because of the 10 hit points.
I'm technically at 86 because of the 10 hit points.
I'm on the verge of being bloodied.
You're also not here.
Yeah, I know, but I got attacked twice and I'm at 35 of 70.
Quick question. Is that thing still full charge whilst I'm in my hand, or is it gone as soon as it goes?
No, I'll allow that. There's enough residual energy that you can get the last charge. So you now have a fully charged spectral thing. As you kind of pay attention to it, you do believe the energy will dissipate, but that it won't dissipate for 12 hours.
Cool. Alvina's going to have a 4-hour nap and attune to her new hammer.
So you do have the choice of you can get a long rest for 8 hours for all of those. And you will have 4 hours in the morning to try and find the Einsmerse again. Hopefully it will show up. Or you continue hunting for it in the night. But I will leave you guys to chat about it in chat. There's nothing stopping you. The guards aren't arresting you. Vanessa seems to have had her fun with you.
I like her, honestly.
I mean...
I actively want her to suffer.
Wow! By the way, Chris, just one thing. The smash ability on the hammer, I'm assuming that's another uses an action one.
Yes.
Cool. I assumed it, because I when I looked at it, I went, that can't be a bonus action, right? I can't gravity slam and then slam.
Currently for like main attacks, it's because the way I normally have them written down, I put them on the monster stat block under actions.
Yeah.
So I forget to word it that way when I place them on items.
Yeah. I'll basically just change the wording on that one to as an action.
It would be good though.
Movie. But with that, you can put in the chat whether or not you want to actually take long rest or not. I'll leave it to be discussed among the party. There's nothing stopping you. And yeah, with that, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. I hope you had fun in... God, Icemerse is really proving to be quite an interesting set of encounters.
Because we were trying to solve a really weird situation.
Yeah.
Situation that you guys all caused yourself. Like 90% of this, I don't even have to do anything.
Yeah, wish to point out Alvina was for once the voice of non-violence.
I mean, you were definitely the reason they were going on. That's not... It's because you weren't getting the lesson of behave yourself, which is very in Alvina. I do approve of the characterization.
I mean, would the gods have
in the end, she didn't learn a lesson. She got bribed.
Yeah. Would the guards have turned up if what's his face wasn't threatened?
I'm saying nothing.
Yeah, I knew exactly what it was. Norman buggered off and told the guards there are intruders.
Oh yeah.
Because fuck you threatened him. I did nothing.
I didn't threaten him. It was,
it was Lou. I meant Lou.
Trying to incentivize him.
I meant Lou.
That's definitely the Marge Simpsons. But no.
Yeah,
right here. Oh, sorry. I'm used to it being you.
Reflex. Yeah, it really was.
The story of the theme of the new post intermissions 2 campaign is maybe the players have to learn how to work in civilization because they've been out of civilization for so long. Maybe they have to learn there's consequences for their barbaric actions
and stop threatening to kill people.
Yes.
And playing every
maybe stop wandering off into rooms.
I've been trying. Alvina's been doing her best. She's alright. She's doing alright considering.
With that, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. Tune in next week as we continue hunting for the Einsmerst. Good night.
See
ya. Bye.
Oh, fuck. And on my end, yeah, that was awesome. God fucking damn it, everything. That was great.
I was close to pressing the button, but I didn't get the chance. I kept on getting whole person.
You kept nat wanting on the whole person. God, fuck.
That's fine. We can find the ghost later. We can do a proper like investigation, track it, and
I get to smash in the face for its cheek.
Yeah. Well, it depends if the thing actually pulls it out of the mirror.
I mean,
hopefully it will.
Yeah, hopefully that's how that works. Yep.
Fucking better be, or like, we've been duped.
Yep. Yeah, Alvina's definitely having a long rest. She only needs half the time, so fuck it.
Yeah,
the rest of you not stopping. Alvina is stopping for 4 hours.
Yeah, fuck you doesn't give a shit what the rest of the party's doing.
You're getting
He's going
a meal.
back to the ship. He's getting food. He's going to sleep for the next day.
Yeah, Alvina is getting you food and then passing out for 4 hours.
Fuck you's having a long rest.
Yeah. He hasn't probably slept over the last 3 days.
Yeah,
we'll give you a cup of mayonnaise if you want it.
Yeah, Alvina is attuning to her weapon while cooking and feeding fuck you and sleeping.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what.
How many gallons of mayonnaise can you make?
I think it's a gallon of mayonnaise or something like that.
Just one wrap up anyway, guys.
But yes, that was awesome. I've got a straight. I've not heard that Geddon is going to be able to run tomorrow, so we might be on a hiatus for a little bit. But we shall see. But yeah, thanks Chris for Jimmy. That was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie, I loved that. Thanks everyone for playing as well. Have a fantastic evening, everyone. If you keep playing the games, keep being awesome. You guys all the best on Twitch. See you guys on Monday. Good night.
Bye.